Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and we are live for the Manchester United versus Brighton live Premier League watch along, which is going to be mad. I'm really excited for the Brighton game, and I want to get straight into the lineup, guys. So remember to put your thoughts on the lineup in the live chat, as I will read out most of my live chat comments throughout the live stream. Of course, smash that like button, subscribe down below, share this live stream. But Manchester United versus Brighton, there's so much to talk about because it's been a crazy week in the Premier League. There is just so much to talk about. There's a big call about the Manchester United lineup. Dean Henderson in over De Gea. I'm going to go on, get into the lineup in a sec and give my thoughts on the lineup in a second. But to be honest, I'm quite happy with the lineup. Looking that Bailly might be injured, that Martial might be injured, I'm actually quite happy with the Manchester United lineup, and I will get the lineup up on my screen so we can talk about it. But guys, put your thoughts in the live chat, hit that like button, subscribe down below. Chelsea have dropped points. Arsenal have dropped points. Leicester have dropped points. We win today. 3 points today is massive because I think it really puts us in a strong position for second. But everyone join the live chat. Hello to you. Steve says the lineup is good, and I agree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the lineup on my screen like that. I'll quickly do that. Let's go have a look at the lineup. Okay, so Dean Henderson starts in goal over David De Gea, guys. What is your thoughts and opinions on Dean Henderson starting over David De Gea? Because I have to say, when I look at this Man United lineup, I thought David De Gea would start. I thought Dean Henderson was going to play in all the cup games, Europa League games to the end of the season. And David De Gea is our is our Premier League keeper, but he's gone with Dino over David De Gea. Do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that David De Gea deserves to start over Dean Henderson? Do you think Dean Henderson deserves to start over David De Gea? Has Dean Henderson done enough in his few weeks to warrant a start over David De Gea, guys? What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts, because I don't really mind who starts. I think they're both brilliant goalkeepers. But I don't know if Dean Henderson was outstanding. I was very surprised that De Gea was dropped, and I think, you know, I thought Dean Henderson would be the keeper to go in the summer because he'd be easier to sell. Like, he would, because obviously De Gea's price range. But what do you think on the Dean Henderson, David De Gea situation? I think De Gea should have started top goalkeeper. I think De Gea should have started as well. I think if I'd have picked goalie, I would have gone with De Gea because experience. And I think De Gea is slowly becoming one of the most disrespected players at Manchester United. I like Dean Henderson. I have no issue with Dean Henderson starting, but I think a lot of people in this club and this family disrespect David De Gea a lot. I'm done with Ollie if he sells De Gea. Dean Henderson overhyped. Yeah, I don't think Dean Henderson did enough to deserve the starting 11. I don't think that he was brilliant, but I think he's a good keeper. And he's playing. I'm going to back him now. Lindelof and Maguire at the back, the partnership that we all love, we all hate. I'm assuming Eric Bailly isn't fit because, as far as I'm aware, Eric Bailly isn't on the bench. No, Eric Bailly's not on the bench. So I look at this lineup and I think, okay, Eric Bailly's injured, so I guess that's your best back four. I think, okay, Martial's injured, so that's your best front three. I'm really happy with this lineup, guys. The only thing I would change is David De Gea for Dean Henderson, considering who's fit. What do you guys think about this lineup? Because I think, I love Donny. I'd love Donny to play, but I think Fred, Pogba, Bruno could be our best midfield three. I think McTominay's too static. I don't think Donny's defensive enough, but it has to be Pogba and Bruno. And I'm really glad that Pogba is in the midfield playing like in that pivot role rather than out wide on the left. So let me know your thoughts on the lineup down below. Steve says, despite defeat to Leicester, Man United on a good run, Brighton there for taking. I agree. I think it's really important that Manchester United beat Brighton today because obviously everyone around us has dropped points as well. Why is Man United always just the same team? We've changed it up a lot, to be fair. Fred and Pulpit is a good midfield, feeling positive today. And De Gea is like Casillas at Madrid. The fans and manager start to disrespect him, then the club force him to leave. Yeah, you know what? I think De Gea has been a little bit disrespected. But let's look at the lineup. Okay, so we have Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, and Wan-Bissaka. We've got Fred, Pogba, Bruno, which I think is our best midfield three. The only thing about Fred, Pogba, Bruno is that Maguire and Lindelof are more likely to be exposed. Now, I think one of the best games of football Manchester United played this season was the 3-3 draw versus Everton. But we left Maguire and Lindelof to be exposed, hence why we can see the 3 goals. And because Brighton play quite an attacking niche style of football, I think they will score today. I'd be very surprised if Manchester United keep a clean sheet because I feel like I'm really glad we're playing Fred, Pogba, Bruno and not McTominay and Fred and Bruno. I'm really glad that we are playing Pogba and Bruno in the midfield together. But I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet because I think Brighton will expose us because Look, this guy, Basuma, for me, I take him at United. I think he's a top-class player. I would take Basuma at United. I will look at you guys' live chat comments in a minute, but, you know, Brighton could cause us problems because, as I said in my match preview, if you watched that, the thing with Brighton is they do play quite intelligent football. They pace Danny Welbeck, guys. My friend thinks Danny Welbeck will score. Do you guys think Danny Welbeck will score? Because it would be classic Welbeck to score against United, wouldn't it? I'm trying to think where, like, Mope, King of Shithousery, Trossard, and Basuma, for me, are where the problem's going to be caused. In the midfield, causing us problems. But I'm really glad we got a midfield of Fred, Pogba, Bruno, as I think Pogba and Fred are more able to deal with these guys than McTominay and Fred. What do you guys think on the lineup? But that is the Manchester United lineup. If we go to the bench, David De Gea on the bench, which was a surprise. You've got Brandon Williams, Tuanzebe, Donny van der Beek, who I'd expect to come on, Daniel James, Amad Diallo, and Scott McTominay. So I think if I'm expecting a sub, it will be Donny, Danny, or Scotty. I bet you we'll be like losing 2-1. He'll bring Scott McTominay on. Imagine if we're losing and he brought Scott McTominay on as a sub. Like, I generally wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, let me look at you guys' chat. Manu will regret selling De Gea, says FCD plays. Yeah, I agree with that. Don't worry, Alice. Martial has improved this couple of weeks. Yeah, Maguire has improved this couple of weeks. Yeah, I agree. I have no issue with Maguire. I think Maguire is a solid centre-back. I think you put Maguire next to Van Dijk, that's a brilliant partnership. But I think Maguire and Lindelof as a partnership, then they're just too slow. Strong lineup. Wondering if Van der Beek could be used instead of Fred. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see Van der Beek used instead of Fred, but I think Fred just has that defensive stability, so Pogba can push forward. If you play Van der Beek, I don't think Pogba can push forward because Van der Beek's not an out-and-out CDM. I mean, neither is Fred, but I think Fred's more defensive. You know, you don't want Fred in your final third. Alice, do you ever actually rate Welbeck? I actually rated Danny Welbeck when he was obviously doing bits at United. I thought it was going to be a big thing, but he wasn't. Alice, did you know Haaland's father is on a European tour? I did know that. Look, guys, as a Man United fan, I don't think we'll get Haaland. Man United make miracles happen. I never thought we'd bring Paul Pogba back. We did. Do I think we'll get Haaland? No. Would I be surprised if we got Haaland, though? I wouldn't. It sounds weird. Like, I don't think we'll get him. But it wouldn't shock me if Man United pull something off this. Scott McTominay will come on and score. People say McTominay to score. I'm worried we'll be like 1-0 and he'll sub like Pogba from sub playing McFred. Imagine, guys, what would you do if it was 1-0 and Ollie goes, nah, Pogba, you're being subbed off. I'm putting McTominay on so I can play McFred. Just imagine that. McTominay to score first goal. A lot of people are saying that. Guys, comment below your score predictions. I want to see your score predictions. Comment below. And as always, guys, hit that like button and subscribe down below to Alice Talks. So we're on the way to 12k subscribers. We only gained like 10 subscribers in the whole of last week because fucking international break. No one likes the international break. So it's like a slow road to 12k, but we are so close to 12k. We're like 35 subs away from 12k. So, you know, the international break has slowed down that road. But obviously, guys, subscribe. Mustafa thinks Manchester United will win 5-0. I like your ambition. What's my score prediction? I think Brighton will score. And I think we'll win, but I'm not 100% confident because the thing about Man United is whenever all the teams around us, Arsenal aren't even around us, Arsenal crap. But Leicester and Chelsea drop points. So the teams around us drop points, and United tend to drop points when Chelsea drop points. So I'm like, if you want my honest opinion, part of me fears it'll be a 2-2 draw, but I'm going to be ambitious because I like the lineup. I'm happy with the lineup, and I'm going to go a 2-1 win to Man United. But I do think Brighton will score, and I do think it will be a tough game. Hamad says 2-0 United because we have better quality than Brighton. We should win this game. We do have better quality than Brighton. Steve says he thinks Man United will win 2-1. Fernandez double. I think Manchester United will win 2-1 as well. Kamari says 2-0 United. Yeah, a lot of people going 2-0 United. My score prediction, Man United 3, Brighton 1, Bruno hat-trick. Oh, guys, hit that like button if you just love a Bruno hat-trick. You know, I mean, I need my FPL points now. I'm joking. But I bloody love a Bruno hat-trick. That'd be good. Jaffa says 2-0 United win. And subscribe or you get a bell slap from father and mother. Yeah, everyone, if you're new, subscribe to Alice Talks Football. We do Manchester United watch alongs to all the United games. Like, subscribe, share this video. Alice, Ollie might bottle this. Yeah, I'm confident, I'm buzzing. I've seen the lineup, you know, other than the questionable David Hereford, Dean Henderson thing with Bailly out, with Martial out. I'm happy with the lineup. I'm pumped for the game. I'm excited. I watched Chelsea get bantered yesterday. We watched Arsenal get bantered. I feel like we've already got top 4. And this could sound really arrogant of me because we could completely bottle top 4 and I could be getting bantered. But I feel like we've already got top 4. So I'm I'm in a good mood for this. I won't lie. up for the game. I'm buzzing. I hope we win, but there's all the chance that we could be disappointed because what are Man United, the club of disappointment? How often do Man United disappoint us? Man United disappoint us a lot. I'll read some more of your comments. I will probably go back to full screen in a minute. I was just going through the lineup. Declan Gill says Bruno and Scott McTominay for a 2-0 win. And Steve says it will be tight, especially last game, getting penalty after full-time whistle. Brighton. Okay, Brighton are a very, very good team. If you didn't watch my match preview, one thing about Brighton is when Brighton lose games, they often deserve to win. Like Crystal Palace beat them 2-1 when Brighton had like 25 shots to their 3 and 70% possession. Brighton will dominate a game and lose. Like when we beat Brighton 3-2, did we deserve to win that game? No. Did Trossard hit the post 3 times? Yes. Brighton are actually like a really good team. They play really good football, and I think they'll give us a challenge today. But we need to respond from the Leicester. Everyone around us drop points, and I expect United to win. But I think it will be a tough game. It'll be tight, especially last game getting the penalty after full time. Oh yeah, I read that one. Hey Alice, great game today. I think it will be tough, but they will be there. I agree. I just hope we get the best form from Fred. But Fred didn't go on the international break, so if his blip on form was something to do with him being tired, I think the fact that he's had a big rest because of no international break will help massively. But yeah, I'm just having a look at the lineups here again on my screen. Mopé's got pace, so that could cause Maguire and Lindelof problems. And I think the only thing I don't like about the lineup is Maguire and Lindelof starting together, but I understand why they're starting because it seems that Bailly isn't fit. I think Trossard's a good player. You've got to remember Trossard could have got a hat-trick against us. We need to watch Trossard. I think, there's a lot of good players here. They obviously don't have Lamptey. And I think, is it Solly March, who's been really good for Brighton this season, isn't playing. So they haven't got Lamptey or Solly March, but they've still got some really good players. And they've been playing really good football lately. On their bench, they've got Alex McAllister. They've got Moises Caicedo on their bench. You know the player that we almost got? Moises Caicedo is on their bench. Proper. But, I mean, look at our bench. You've got Daniel James, Scott McTominay, Amad Diallo, and Thingy on the bench. But, yeah, basically, Martial is out. Anyone know the update on the Martial injury crisis? Because I really hope this is not like a serious injury. Does anyone know what's going on with the injury crisis? Steve says no team in the bottom 10 are really safe except Aston Villa. These teams will battle. Yeah, you make a good point. I think Brighton are safe, but, they're not safe until they are mathematically safe. You were so good at this YouTube channel. It's hard, but you were doing great. Thank you, Finley. Yeah, everyone that's watching, please help by supporting out the channel, by hitting that like button and subscribing, sharing, whatever you want to do down below. But the match is going to kick off in about 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'll get my banner up in a sec. But, of course, pick the score predictions down below. You've got Danny Welbeck. You've got Trossard. You've got Ben White. You've got Ben White, a player that Man United have been linked to. What do you guys think about Ben White? Would you take him at United? I wouldn't. Like, not saying that he's bad. I'm not saying that Ben White's bad. I think he's a decent player, but I don't think he's United quality. Now, they're showing the Man United lineup on the screen. As always, guys, there's a chance that my stream could be 30 seconds behind the live football match, and then there'll be like 20-second delay on the stream. So, like, I might react to it like a minute later. So, if you want to watch it right along with me, I guess rewind back your TV. If you don't, try not to spoil it in the chat. But whenever I think something's going to happen, I'll make sure I don't look at the chat for a minute. But I will be reading out the chat throughout most of this live stream. Trossard is dead food. I rate Trossard. As much as I hate it, I think Ollie will make Tuanzebe another John O'Shea. Yeah, I don't know. I just think Tuanzebe won't even get the minutes John O'Shea got. Like and subscribe, of course. Ben White is shit, says Mustafa. And the amount of time Man United kept us down, I assume you mean let us down. You did. We're live with Alice, Tammy Abraham. I'm joking. I've had that joke before, to be fair. And good decision by Ollie to put Pogba in the midfield. McTominay would be outclassed. I absolutely agree. I think Ollie was spot on playing Paul Pogba in the midfield. I don't know what you guys think, but I thought he was spot on. I just think, we saw McTominay and Fred and Matic and Fred absolutely get destroyed by Ndidi and Tielemans, Ndidi and Tielemans are quality players. Ndidi and Tielemans are quality players, but they destroyed Fred and McTominay, Fred and Matic. So I think it's really good that Pogba's now not on the wing and he's in the midfield because he helps with creativity, but also he's just a good player. And I think Fred's defensive capability means that Pogba will be able to get forward more and create with Bruno. And to be fair, United, we haven't created that many chances lately in terms of matches. And I know Brighton are a tough team, they'll attack us, but Brighton will leave space in behind. So I think with two creative players like Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba and the space Brighton leaving behind, I think will be absolutely Crucial. My prediction, Diego says he thinks Man United will win 3-0. Diego, I hope you're right. Slap that like button if you're a Man United fan and you want Man United to win this game. Hit that like button. Hopper says it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. I don't think Brighton will part the bus. I could be wrong. They could be wrong, but I think Brighton will give us a good game, and I think Brighton will give us a tough game, but I think it will be a good game with goals. This isn't the type of game that has 0-0 written on it. You know, I'm cursed with 0-0s and live streams, but I'm confident this will be a good game. We played Pogba and Matic in the first game versus Brighton. We did, but Matic has been poor this season. We should go for Andre Silva. He has more goals than Haaland. He'd be cheaper than Haaland, to be fair. It means we could maybe spend our budget elsewhere. Like, the thing is, I'd love Haaland, I'd love Sancho, I'd love Ndidi, I'd love Rice, I'd love Koundé, but I won't want to blow all our budget on one player come the summer. We would get run over in the midfield. You know what? Fred's rested, Pogba's in good form, Bruno's in there. I think, you know, Basum's brilliant, Trossard, I think, is a good player. But yeah, the match has just started. They're taking the knee. I might be a minute behind on the stream, by the way, guys, but what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put a timer up so you guys can sort of see where I am in terms of the match. But they've just kicked off, by the way. So let me refresh this. We'll wait for that to sort of and do that. So we've got a timer on the screen there. It's the Manchester United versus Brighton watch along. We're 20 seconds in. I might be a minute behind on the stream, but I will be looking at your comments. Unless I think something's going to happen, then I might avoid the comments for just like a minute. Put my camera there. Greenwood takes a good touch to Cavani, to Rashford. Rashford has the ball. Man United, Luke Shaw makes a good run. Can't believe Southgate pictured on Rashford gets tackled. Man United have just started. I haven't even got my stream properly set up. And Man United have started this game really quick. An early goal could be key. I agree with Big Ron. I need to get my stream set up and my timer fixed. But United look, they look like they're going for a fast start. They're really running at Brighton. Well, my stream is. I'm just waiting for this bloody time to refresh, which is annoying. The timer will refresh in a minute, guys. But we're 1.5 minutes in. Wan-Bissaka is taking a throw on. But United, you know, pressed Brighton right from the start. Obviously, we're a minute in. I think that's another United throw on. Yes, it is. So obviously, you know, things can change. We're a minute in, but hopefully, a good start early goal will be really key. Because I think an early goal, you should sort of the game's sort of in your hands. I think Mason Greenwood's a player that's been really good lately, and I think the thing about Greenwood and Rashford not going on international break, I think they'll be refreshed. I think Luke Shaw barely played an international break, so Luke Shaw will be refreshed. Yeah, I'm 1 minute. I'm 2 minutes in basically. I'm 1 minute 55 in, so I'm a little bit behind. But I think, you know, Luke Shaw's kind of rested. Rashford's kind of rested. Bruno obviously had a week off. You know, I think Man United, obviously Brighton don't have as many players going on this national break, but I think Man United have a lot more fresh legs. And it's a game where I expect us to, you know, have a good early start. So there we go. We've got the timer on the screen. 3 minutes into the game, just so you guys can catch up. And if you're watching, if you're not watching this live and you just want to watch my reaction to goals and stuff, because I assume there'll be goals in this game, then obviously you know the time is where we're at. But yeah, what's your score predictions? If you're new to the stream, we've got over 20 people in the stream. As always, hit that like button, subscribe down below. I will be commentating live stream watch along to the Manchester United versus Brighton game. So like, subscribe, and share this video, and also comment your score predictions and who you support, because obviously there'll be some people in here support Brighton. I assume it's mostly United fans, but you know, we might have some neutrals in here. Sane likes to pop in, but you know, Arsenal lost at the weekend, so I don't think we'll see much of Sane. Pogba's super fresh, yeah. I think Pogba will be up for this game. I could see this being a good game for Pogba, and I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like Pogba's in the mood for this game. Lindelof's starting to drive the ball forward. People saying 2-1 United. Pogba's on the ball. To Rashford. Rashford gets the ball in a good position, drives at them to Bruno. He gets it out wide to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gets it to Rashford. He gets it back to Bruno. Bruno in a good area. Bruno with the shot. Ooh, Bruno over. People saying 2-1 United. 13-12 United from Conor Maloney. You know what? I would rather watch Man United win a game 13-12 than watch Man United win a game 4-0, just because of the entertainment. Just like, honestly, a 13-12 would be, it's like a rugby score, or like a cricket score. But that would be fancy. Out of the bottom of the Leeds teams, I think Brighton play the best football. I agree. I would say Leeds are mid-table. Leeds play brilliant football as well. I like playing Brighton. I hate playing Burnley. I hate playing Wolves, and I don't like playing West Brom. But I do like playing Brighton because one, we seem to get results against them under Ollie, and two, they play good football. So I feel like they always give us a good game. Like, you know, the Brighton game where we won 3-2. We played crap, but it was just such a good game because it was so end to end. We won the game in the last minute with a penalty after the full-time whistle. Like Brighton always give United a good game. To be fair to them, and I'm so glad we won actually. Pogba plays it to Luke Shaw. But yeah, United look like they want an early goal. Basuma's lying on the ground. Are they going to stop play? No. Luke Shaw's running up the wing. Luke Shaw's driving up the wing. He cuts in. Does he get fouled? No, he loses the ball. Luke Shaw made a good run. United on the counter-attack, and I agree Wolves are boring. I agree with you there. I've kicked the ball out because what's happened? Basuma's injured. Oh, I like Basuma, so I hope he's not actually injured, but I think that would also help us if he is injured. But you guys, if you are new to the stream, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video. It's all that will help out on the channel. I'm on the road to 12k subscribers, so it'll be absolutely awesome if we could hit 12k subscribers on the channel. And obviously, if you've just joined, I do a match reaction after my live stream watch along. So I have like a 20-minute break, and then my live stream match reaction, 5 things to learn from the game, will be out as well. So they're just looking at Basuma and Potter. I mean, look, I hope that's nothing serious with Basuma because he's a great player, but it could be advantage United if he's injured. It could be advantage to United. What's the situation? Like, the thing is with me, let's talk about De Gea and Henderson while we're just looking at this boring injured player. I really worry that the club is going to disrespect David De Gea because I think David De Gea is a top goalkeeper. He could have. We were shit for 3-4 years. Like we haven't been great since Sir Alex. But there was 3-4 years where Man United utter shite, and David De Gea bailed you out. Like, he's a club legend, he's a club hero, and I know he's a bit hit and miss, and I know people want Dino to play because he's English, but I think the club needs to respect De Gea more. And if this is De Gea's final season, don't treat him like Romero and push him out. Like, treat him like a club legend. Because for me, if David De Gea leaves the season as a club legend, do I want David De Gea to leave? No way. But I like Henderson, and you have 2 world-class keepers, and I don't care who stays as long as whoever stays plays well. Right, throw one. They pass the ball back to Brighton. Brighton goalie. Who's the Brighton goalie? Because I swear it changes. Is it? I swear they sold. Did Brighton sell the Australian keeper to Arsenal? Am I doing them out? There's a fly on my bloody TC screen. Brighton playing it around the back. Hopefully everything's right with Basuma. Pogba plays it to Fred. Oh, Fred plays a good forward pass, quick. Oh, Rashford, crap pass. Rashford could have played Cavani through, but he mishit it. But Fred played a good forward pass. Rashford intercepts the ball, but it goes to a Brighton player. But I'm going to be keeping an eye on Fred's passing, see if he's improved, see if he responds. Luke Shaw tries to intercept it. Fred wins it back. I could see Fred having a good game today. I also think Fred plays better when he plays with Pogba than when he plays with McTominay. So I think Fred knows what his job is with Pogba, just to stay back. Whereas McTominay, I think he knows he has to try and provide something going forward. Luke Shaw driving up. Luke Shaw gets fouled. Free kick, Manchester United in a promising area. Luke Shaw or Fernandes will probably take the free kick. Well, we're 7.5 minutes in, guys, so make sure you like and subscribe on the road to 12k subscribers. Imagine if De Gea didn't make 14 saves against Arsenal. Yeah, David De Gea is a club legend. Baron, I think we've got Rashford and Luke Shaw standing over this free kick versus Brighton. But I think United have got off to a good start, a positive start, a start I like to see, but hopefully it's not one of those things that fades in about 10 minutes' time. It's Bruno. Bruno plays it quick to Rashford. He plays it back to Bruno. Is he going to take a shot? No, he plays a good ball into. Doesn't quite make it to Pogba. Falls to Greenwood. That's a shot. Great save from the Brighton keeper. Brilliant volley from Greenwood. Brighton keeper makes a brilliant save. Cavani tries to control it down, loses possession. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw has the ball on the edge of the box to Fred. Fred passes it to Bruno. Bruno gets it into Greenwood in a good position. Greenwood puts in a really good cross. Pogba just can't get there because Brighton have like 3 really solid tall centre-backs. But some really good play from Man United as we press Brighton and we force the Brighton keeper to make a great save. It goes back to Cavani. Cavani tries to play it into Greenwood, but well intercepted from Brighton. Brighton can't get out their half. Some really good play and pressure from United. Basuma's trying to play out. Pogba intercepts. It falls back to Fernandes. Man United plays some really, really good football, guys. Lindelof to Fred. Fred back to Lindelof. Pogba. Pogba do something special. Yeah, I agree, Diego. Man United put some really good press out, some really good play, and I really hope they keep this tempo up throughout the game. Hello to Luke joining the stream. Everyone joining the stream, please make sure you smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed to me and you've joined the stream, might as well subscribe. I do daily Manchester United content on this channel, watch alongs, match previews, match reactions. So make sure you don't miss that. Pogba's on the ball. Pogba plays it to Wan-Bissaka, who didn't go on international duty because Southgate, I don't know, just doesn't like him. Do you guys think Wan-Bissaka should play for England? For me, Wan-Bissaka walks into the England squad, in my opinion. What do you guys think about that? How are you doing? Happy Easter. I'm doing good, thanks. Yeah, I had a nice Easter with the family. Maguire plays it back to Lindelof. Yeah, he did. I'm sort of taking up. Sometimes I play guess what the player's going to do. Lindelof's going to play it to Pogba. Pogba looks in the mood. I see what Pogba was trying to do there. Didn't quite play off. Goes into the Brighton keeper. But guys, we're 10 minutes in and Manchester United have been playing well. They've been pressing. Greenwood had a brilliant shot. I think that they're just showing a replay of it now. They did this really cool set piece. It kind of went to Rashford, then went back to Bruno, who put a cross in that Pogba couldn't quite get to. It falls out to Greenwood. Greenwood tips it on the volley. I think it's going in or it's going to hit the post. Did that hit the post or was that saved? You're very sophisticated, says Luke Leonard. I guess that's a good thing. I want Wan-Bissaka should play for England. Yeah, I think Wan-Bissaka should play for England as well. Southgate ought to pick Wan-Bissaka. He does. I think Southgate should pick Wan-Bissaka. I see a few comments that I've missed. I will get to them. Just Brighton on the attack. Okay, it goes out for a goal kick. Man United football for us. And Steve says, what do you think of the new Europa Conference League? It will last 3 years only. Man U will be in if it finishes 6th and win the EFL, finish 3rd Europa League group, not the cup. I expect Man U in. I don't really know much about it, Steve, to be honest. I don't really have an opinion on it, but I just like things the way they are. I don't want things to change. Personally, in my opinion, and only 18 likes needed 50 likes, guys. Well, 32 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button, you might as well hit that like button. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed to Alice Talks Football, subscribe for daily United content, match previews, match reactions, transfer news updates. We've got a big sprint to the end of the season. Then I'll be making transfer content for you. Happy birthday to Luke tomorrow. He'll be 19. And I am good, thank you. Honest opinion on McTominay, Alice. He just seems to be mediocre to me for this United team. Look, I like Scott McTominay. I think he's been played out of position. I think McTominay's best games in the Man United shirt was against Leeds and Southampton, where he played box to box. He can get forward. I think he's got a good shot on him. But if you want my honest opinion, if Scott McTominay is starting over players like Donny and Pogba, it really annoys me. I think maybe with a solid CDM, when you play Scott McTominay box to box, he could be like the Souček, and then we buy Rice, and Rice could be in behind. And I like Scott McTominay, but again, I don't think he's good enough to be a regular start for Manchester United. And if he is going to be a regular start for Manchester United, it's got to be in a box-to-box shot with someone like Rice behind. But I think Donny van de Beek and Declan Rice have a lot more quality. Hello to Charlie Taylor in the stream, and we should win. I agree, Rick, we should win. But we've got nearly 30 people in the stream, guys, so please just quickly, it takes 1 second, hit that like button. I'm on the road to 12k subscribers, so if you're not subscribed and you want to see daily Manchester United news updates from me, click that subscribe button. Brighton on the ball. They're bringing it up the right-hand side. Good interception from Wan-Bissaka. Gets it to Bruno. To Pogba. Misplaced pass from Pogba. Brighton on the ball. Brighton driving forward with the ball. This is Brighton's first raw attack of the game. Brighton whipping a good cross. Clear that. Oh, it's a goal. You're joking. Of course it's Danny Welbeck. It's Danny bloody Welbeck. I said at the start of the game, if anyone's going to score, it's Danny Welbeck. I need to see the goal again before I complain. But of course it's Danny bloody Welbeck. We were playing so well for the 10 minutes. And we've given them a goal. We've given them something to defend. And again, that's the thing with United. We play attacking football, but the awful defensive partnership with Maguire and Lindelof gets exposed. But what even happens? Is there an offside maybe? No, it's not offside. This is their first attack of the game. It's Lindelof. I don't know what happens. Who's it come off? Let me watch this again. Of course, it's bloody Danny Welbeck. Dean saves, but it goes back to Welbeck. Could Dino have done better? Could he have caught it? Maybe. What do you guys think about that goal? But that's so annoying because we're now 1-0 down, and I just feel like this could be. Is this one of those games where we're just going to drop points to a team we shouldn't drop points to? Leicester drop points, Chelsea drop points. Whenever we have a chance to build a lead and go ahead, we drop bloody points. But I literally said it would be Welbeck. And look, this is why we need a centre back. Now, I'm not going to slate Lindelof and Maguire. I think Lindelof and Maguire are decent centre backs, but they should never play together because if we want to play nice attacking football, we know that we're going to concede at least 2 goals. And Brighton are winning everything in the air, but Wan-Bissaka drives forward, loses the ball. But yeah, let me guys read your comments on that. But bloody hell, 1-0. Fuck's sake, United. I'll be sad. Unbelievable. Lindelof, what the hell? Been a decent start to the week. Got our classic at Real Madrid. It's bloody BTEC Jermaine Defoe who scored. I'm a Manchester United fan. I don't think it was offside. Yeah, it wasn't offside. But of course, it's bloody Danny Welbeck that scores all the people to score. I literally knew it. I knew it. If you joined my stream at the start, I said, I bet you, if anyone's going to score, it would be Danny Welbeck. I literally said, Danny bloody Welbeck would score. But that's very disappointing from United because I think we had a really good start to the game and our defence let us down. And that's the thing with United is, if we want to play good football, it's always the defence that lets us down. So if we want to play football to protect the defence and make them look good, then we play shit football. So you're in a dilemma. Do we play good football and concede goals or shit football? But look, we still got 80 minutes, 75 minutes to get another goal. And Rashford's on the ball on the left wing. And we've been playing well, so I think we can get back into it. At least get a goal before half-time. Rashford drives a bit. Corner. Man United have got a corner. Happy birthday to Charlie Taylor. But yeah, I can't believe that Danny Welbeck scored. What a joke. Hi Alice, it's been a while, don't worry, we'll bounce back. And the sad thing is I think we're playing well. And I think if we drop points to Brighton, Ollie will go back to McFred so we can protect Maguire and Lindelof. And I want us to play good attacking football and play well so we see this lineup more because I think in terms of good football, this is our better lineup. And it is very sad about David De Gea. But Luke Shaw to take a corner, guys. Luke Shaw whips in a corner. Cavani leaves it. Brighton are winning every second ball and everything in the air at the moment. We're not winning a thing in the air right now. You know, we're not. I don't know who to blame for the goal. I just think it was a defensive mess. I think we just threw a little bit of sleep and no one was picking up their man. But it's one of those. Good goal to Brighton, to be fair. Credit where credit is due. Fair play to Danny Welbeck. Not surprised he scored against us. Kind of knew it would happen, but fair play to Brighton. Rashford on the ball, but he gets fouled. That's a foul. Fuck off, that's not. Brighton on another attack. Lallana's driving up. Lallana's running up the ball. Fred's gone back to Fred. Good tackle by Fred. Well done, Fred. Well done, Fred. Look, I was really harsh on Fred against Leicester for obvious reasons. So if Fred does something good, I'm going to praise it. Greenwood's making a really good run. Greenwood's still going. He's still going. We can't do it all alone. Someone be there for him. He had no one there. Wan-Bissaka plays it to Rashford. Oh, that was crap from Rashford. Absolute crap from Rashford. This is why we need Upamecano. Upamecano is going to Bayern, but we do need a pacey centre back because look, I think if Eric Bailly was playing, that goal wouldn't have happened. You might think bold statement, Alice, but I think if Eric Bailly was playing, it'd be 0-0 because he would have won that header. And I'm not sure what's up with Bailly. I assume he's injured, which is an absolute shame. Hopefully we get to see Donny. I agree. This is why we need. I read that one. Alex Ferguson at the same was always plenty of time, but defending was poor. And last game, I'd rather see poor defending and great attacking than just defend, and no attacking. But look, I'm not too stressed. I'm not annoyed. I'm a bit annoyed that we're playing well and we've conceded and we've given Brighton something to defend. But it's early days, and I think we've been playing well. Alice, letting you know there's a static noise that might be coming from your mic. Guys, is there an issue with my mic? I'm really sorry about that. It could just be my computer's quite loud and stuff. Just let me know if the mic noise goes away or not, because I can try and unplug it in again. But sometimes with my mic, it'll make a static noise for 2 minutes and it'll disappear. So if there's any issues with my mic, just let me know down below, mic or camera, because sometimes my mic does play up. Brighton playing it around, Lindelof clears. I said as well. Do you know what I said? So obviously, just 15 minutes before the game starts, to get the lineup. If I talk about the lineup, I said, okay, looking at this lineup, we haven't got Fred sitting deep to protect the centre backs, so we'll probably concede a goal, and it'll probably be Danny Welbeck that scores. And my prediction was a 2-1 win United, so hopefully we turn us around. And I'm pretty sure we went 1-0 down to Brighton last time, but Brighton have a free kick in a good area. It's not that bad, just letting you know. Okay, thank you very much, Julian. Yeah, if you've got any problems with the mic, just feel free to let me know in the chat. Because obviously I can't hear what I'm saying, so I don't know what, well, I can hear what I'm saying, but what it means I can't hear what you guys can hear, what the mic picks up in the background. I'm fine, thanks Diego. But Brighton to take a thing, and you know what? Oh, good save from Henderson. Was it over? Good dunk, good header from Dunk. We almost went 2-0 down. Lindelof should be second choice centre back at United, but we are so poor in depth that he has been first choice day in, day out. I agree. And the one thing that annoys me is Lindelof will put in, and it's not just Lindelof, it's Maguire as well. Lindelof and Maguire, when they play together, will put in countless poor performances and cost us games. I reckon they've cost us about 9 points this season. I'm not being over the top. But when Eric Bailly's is fit, he still plays Lindelof and Maguire, which I don't get, because they just get exposed so much. But yeah, Brighton with the corner, guys. And we don't want to make this 2-0. Do you think if David Hare was playing, he would have caught the original Welbeck thing? United put pressure on, good from Shaw. Well, that was Bruno. That's a foul. He literally tripped him up. Bloody twat, number 15. But foul on that. Brighton on the attack again. Plays it back to that Trossard. Brighton on another attack. Maguire, deal with that. Hendo. United have got to come out far. We've got to get a goal before half time and make it 1-0. Can I be moderator? I will sort out my mods and stuff. I will, because I can't do it because I'm in streaming odd. But when I go on like YouTube and stuff, I will get a few more mods. We've only got like one mod at the moment. So once I know like my regular viewers and people that comment, but I'll probably make you a mod king because I've seen you in the chat before. But yeah, 20 minutes in, United are 1-0 down. Are we going to bottle a game? You know, Chelsea drop points, Leicester drop points, and United could bottle it, which would just be an absolute joke. I hope we win it, and we've got time, and I think we have the quality on the squad to win it. It's just our defence could let us down. Pogba plays it to Fred. Good pass from Fred into Rashford. Plays it back to Lindelof. I'd like to see Rashford put in a good performance, because I don't think he's been great lately. Rashford back to Pogba. I will look at the live chat in a minute. I'm just doing like 2 minutes commentating, 2 minutes live chat reading. Bruno with a good pass. Cavani plays it to Rashford. Good from Cavani. That. Good from Rashford to get it short. Some really good play from United. Luke Shaw on the edge of the Brighton box. Thinks it in. Brighton are dealing with everything in the air. We need to stop doing shit in the air. That was not a foul. He won the bloody ball. Ref's a prick. Chelsea lost 5-2. That's the thing. It's like the thing is whenever Chelsea lose, and this is our chance. If we get 3 points, we are so like clear in top 4. Like we like building a gap for top 4 where we get top 4, and like this is just one of those chances. I feel like we actually have a chance for top 4 and we could bottle it. And I just want to get top 4 with like 2 or 3 games to go, so we're not going in final game of the season, which would be against Wolves, and we just never do well against Wolves, like having to get top 4. But yeah, I'm a bit frustrated because I actually think we've been playing quite well, and we're a goal down from silly defending, and of course it's Danny Welbeck that scores. But guys, please just hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video. We're on the road to 12k subscribers. I know I keep repeating that. But it'd be awesome if all of you guys could subscribe if you want to see daily Manchester United content from me. Live streams, match previews, match reactions, transfer news, tactical videos, and more. Lindelof plays it to Maguire, back to Lindelof. Man United passing around the back. Lindelof passes it back to Maguire. How boring. Against teams at the bottom, we have been struggling so bad. It's a shame. The thing about Brighton, unlike other teams at the bottom, is they are quite open. It's just a shame that our defence is crap. Luke Shaw, though, making a good run. I think Luke Shaw started this game well to Pogba. I think Pogba will want to have a good game. He's going to play it into Wan-Bissaka and then plays it to Bruno, plays it to Fred. Agent Welbeck. I had this feeling. I had this feeling you were going to join. We are 1-0 down, and you saw just crap defence. I said before I went live, I said Brighton will score, and it will be bloody Welbeck, and it bloody was Welbeck. What a thing! But Arsenal lost 3-0, so Arsenal lost 3-0, Zane. So. I mean, hopefully we don't lose. We got time to get back into this, but we are being Banter FC at the back. We're Banter FC at the back. We've got a good attack, but we are Banter FC at the back. But Arsenal are the real Banter FC sitting in life. Let's be honest. But our defence is pretty banterous. But thanks very much for the super chat, Zane. Agent Welbeck. Bloody, I'm actually so annoyed it was Danny Welbeck of all people to score. Although I think if it was Mopé that scored, that would have pissed me off because Mopé just shithoused us. But then he got his karma. Fred plays it to Bruno, plays it to Shaw. I think Luke Shaw's played well, guys, so far. Greenwood obviously had that shot was close. Rashford's running at them. Plays it back to Bruno. We're just not winning anything in the air. This is time for Cavani to win something. Like nothing in the air, we're winning. Brighton in my blood, keep it up. To be fair, Brighton have got something to hold on to now, and United need to get a goal before half time, or we'll make this very difficult for ourselves, and that's what we like to do this season. Bruno gets the ball, plays it to Cavani. We're just not winning. They're just so much bigger than us. Well done, Fred. I think Fred's really keen to impress today. Ollie out. Zayn is a legend and a very rich man. Zayn is a legend, to be fair. Shame he supports Arsenal. Pogba should be on the left. He's much better than that. No, I think Pogba should be in the middle. I don't want to see McTominay and Fred play. Guys, what would you do if Ollie... Oh, I just had a bit of a voice cut there. What would you do if we go in at half-time 1-0 down and Ollie puts like McTominay on for Bruno or Pogba? What would you bloody do? Problem is, if we give up a goal, they will play defensive shell. That's the thing. Bruno was holding his back there. I hope he's okay. Because if Bruno's injured, we're fucked. Okay, Pogba. Oh, it's crap from Pogba. I was hoping Pogba would have a good game. You can't beat a pub team. How are you going to beat us in the final? Well, you got to get to the final first. You could bottle it to Slavia Prague. We could bottle it to Granada. I am worried if we get Arsenal in the final that we will bottle it because Arteta's saying, thank you very much for Super Chat saying, by the way, Arteta does have this thing over Ollie. I will give you that saying. Arteta is a better manager than Ollie, but we've got a better squad than you and we should beat you. It's just that we've got a crap defence. We've got a banterous defence. You know, we play shit football to protect the defence. And then when we start to play nice attacking football, the shit defence gets exposed. And Brighton on another attack, but I swear if Mopé or Welbeck gets the next goal, I'll be fuming. But, you know, I think we probably will play Arsenal in Europa League final, but, you know, we could bottle it to Granada. Imagine if we bottled it to Granada. If this game isn't getting any better, I literally thought, because we went 1-0 down, what, 14 minutes in? I thought we'd get a goal by the half an hour mark. And you know what? I feel like we've got worse since Brighton scored. This is not looking good. Bruno looks a bit injured, and Brighton are winning all the second balls. Cavani's been a bit quiet, hasn't had much service, but Ollie's new contract's on his way. Only 14 likes needed for 50 likes. Yes. Guys, please hit that like button. There's over 30 people watching live. I'm having to witness Man United lose to Brighton, a game that I was really happy and couldn't wait for. You know, we've had 2 weeks of international shit, and we've let Danny Welbeck score against us within 10 minutes. Poor touch from Greenwood. I mean, to be fair, it was a hard pass. But you know what? I fancy Greenwood to get a goal, make it 1-0. Sack him at half time, someone says. Brighton playing some good football, but well defended by United. Goes out for a goal kick. So Lindelof get Varane. If we could get Varane, I'd go for Varane. Saying you lost to beat Liverpool, so you can't touch shit. You make a good point. You know, Liverpool bantered Arsenal, and you know what? We might not lose. So, you know, if we turn around and make it 2-1, that's what I'd like to see. Crap pass from Wan-Bissaka. Trossard on the ball. It's going to go out for a corner, isn't it? Goes out for a Brighton corner. Some people think Pogba was better on the left, but I like Pogba in the centre more because I just don't like McTominay and Fred playing together. It's effing Burnley all over again. What's going on? You know what? I'm worried because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's going to be a manager next season, and what if we just end the season so poorly? I still think I would have gone with De Gea in goal, but I wouldn't say the goal was Lindelof's fault. I don't miss Phil Jones though. I'd play Lindelof over Phil Jones any day of the week. Brighton have a corner. I swear, if we go 2-0 down, I'm going to lose my shite. It's just United solo marking corners. I hate watching us play corners. Henderson spills it. What is up with Henderson's caption today? The thing is, Ollie took a big rest playing Henderson over De Gea and it could not pay off. Rashford, is he going to play in a good ball to try and get it to Bruno? Well controlled down by Bruno Fernandes, but Brighton have so many players back because they're a well-organised team. Fred with a somewhat accurate pass. You know, Rashford did all he did there, but Brighton got back very, very quickly. We've got to get a goal before half-time. I think if you go in 1-0 at half-time, it's back to, you know, level. But I don't want to be going down. So 27.5 minutes played. Bruno whips it in. Is he trying to loop it over the keeper? Goes out for a free kick. Crap from Bruno, guys. What are you thinking of the opening half an hour? Dino spilling the ball there. That could have been 2-0. I'm worried about Dino, to be fair. What do you guys think about the goal? I'm just reading Twitter, seeing what people think of the goal. Nippon says, I'm looking for a Liverpool fan, a fan from both Manchester teams, and an Arsenal fan, Tottenham fan. Well, I'm a United fan. 35 people watching. Bruno plays it to Luke Shaw. Keeps it on. I think Luke Shaw had a good game, but Wan-Bissaka and Lindelof, just calamity for the goal. It's just the defence been calamity. Yeah. You know what? It has been a dead game. We played really well for about 10 minutes, conceding it's been a dead game. Because now Brighton don't have to be so expansive and exciting because they've got a goal. Brighton have been playing better football than United. I agree. And with the lineup we have, I'm really happy with this lineup. I think Ollie picked the right lineup, but we're not playing well enough. Selling off, get Varane. I agree with Charlie Taylor, but probably wouldn't happen. Pogba puts a decent cross in, gets deflected. But every time we put a ball in the box, Brighton are there first. You know, Cavani hasn't got much service, but I'd like to see Cavani on the ball a little bit more. I think he could get the ball a little bit more. And I don't want to go on Cavani. Look how high our line is. That is a good thing that we are pressing. We are playing attacking football. That's a no, it probably wasn't a foul. But Brighton are playing the better football. Good from Fred there. I actually think Fred's having a good game. Fred was awful versus Leicester, but credit where credit is due. Fred is having a good game. Glory United. That's what's wrong with the loss. Someone give them a 2. I'm not sure what that comment means. I mean, Fred and Luke Shaw have actually played quite well today, guys. I won't lie. Rashford hasn't had a great game. Bruno's not had much to do, but I don't think Bruno's really put foot wrong. I think Greenwood's been alright. Wan-Bissaka and Lindelof not up in their best game. Well done from Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to Fred. Fred is now on the ball. Man United playing with a very high line. All of the Man United players are in Brighton's half. Lindelof's on the ball. Linda meme, you could call him, but he's basically a meme. Wan-Bissaka, good pass into Greenwood, who I think Greenwood's been playing really good lately for United. Just hasn't got the goals to make up for it, but he deserves more goals. Lindelof. Oh, what was that? Lindelof. Pogba recovers. Lindelof is like Linda mistake because he just has a bloody mistake in him. Pogba on the ball. Gets it to Greenwood. Brighton defender out. Fred's trying to tussle. Rashford's on the ball in a good position. Rashford takes too many touches. He's going to lose it, isn't he? He just tries to take them all on. He's so... I don't get Rashford. He always tries to take them all on. Pogba looks short of final pass, but looks a little sharp. Needs match fitness pack. Yeah, I agree with you there. And show Fred and bench bring Donny. Yeah, I understand doing that, but I actually think Fred's been alright today. Bruno's on the ball. Luke Shaw. We just don't win any of our crosses into the box. Luke Shaw driving. There's so many of them back. We've given them that goal that we've just made it so hard for us. Well done for Bruno for winning it back. Brighton still have the ball. Where do you think United will finish this season? I'd like to say second, but I feel like Chelsea could pip us to it. So I think second or third. If we don't finish in the top 4, joke. Ollie has to go if we don't get top 4. Brighton having another attack. Number 15. Brighton just looks so good. Well done, Rashford. Bruno. Fred. Good pass from Fred. Cavani and Rashford. Man United on attack. Crap pass from Cavani. Like, this is the thing. Like, those little chances like that pass from Cavani and Rashford's through. Bruno's coming to the game more, I agree. Bruno's on the ball. Bruno dips it in. Brighton defenders are getting their head on everything. It's pissing me off. Brighton are defending so well. Brighton are defending so well. Let's be honest. Oh, you're not really out. I'm Ollie in, but you know, we don't get top 4. I'll be Ollie out. Donny's leaving Henderson and he's not getting game time. But if he leaves Henderson, I don't blame him. But I think it'll be a disgrace if we let Donny leave because I think he's good enough to get in the squad. Luke Shaw. Look, we've got 13 minutes to half time. We've got time to get back into this. Come on, United. We have the better team on paper. We just got to keep working, keep pressing. But guys, come on, hit that like button so we can see if we can get 100 likes. Penalty! He got tripped. No. Will we get a penalty for that? Probably not. But we're losing 1-0, so I want a penalty for that. Bruno gets the ball again. Cavani lays it back to Bruno. Lays it to Pogba. I'm not sure what Pogba's doing. Brighton again just win everything in their box. It's literally freestyle football from United. It does look a bit like Ole Gunnar freestyle. And are you free to be part of my podcast? Drop me a DM on Twitter and I'll let you know. I'm a little bit busy for the next week or so, but I can probably put on a podcast if you want me to. The best way to contact me in terms of podcast is Twitter. And my Twitter DMs, I check them every now and then. But thank you very much for the super chat. I will read the next chat in a minute, but United on the attack. It's just annoying that we do something and Brighton are defending so well. Like, I can complain about United, but we have to say Brighton are playing absolutely brilliantly. Ollie should be gone already. Steve says, I think Ollie deserves a chance if he gets second and wins the Europa League. If Man United don't get Champions League, he could be in danger. This is me. I wouldn't sack Ollie till the end of the season, and I think you only sack Ollie if you think that we're worse. If we are worse this season than last season, there's no sign of progress. That's when you sack Ollie. If we get Europa League in second, there's no way you should sack Ollie, whether how you feel about him or not. Even if we're not playing great now, we could turn us around and win the game. But it is frustrating because Brighton have something to defend and it feels a bit like a Burnley game or a Wolves game. Why don't we have a style of play? I think a lot of it isn't just Ollie. I think it's just the lack of players. We don't have a CDM. We don't have a quick centre back. We don't have an outright winger. But it's very frustrating because you see Man City are bitter rivals play yesterday, and when Man City play, they just dominate the ball. Over Leicester side that dominated us. They dominate the ball, and I wish we could just dominate the ball like City did. And I do worry, is this an Ollie's tactics or are our players just not good enough? Bruno's on the ball. Bruno lays it to Rashford in a good position. Come on, Rashy. Rashford's taken way too many touches today. Oh, Bruno tries to get the Luke Shaw, goes out. It's just this is the final pass. Like we're doing a bit of good play, but it's that final pass we can't bring it together. It's not been good for United. It's not been good. This is woeful, says Hooper. How am I to say? What? Let me have a look at the Twitter, guys. Pogba, Greenwood, people saying disgusting football from United. Henderson looking nervy. Lindelof has the ball and everyone stops moving until Fernandes makes a run. Just yeah, everyone on Twitter is just kind of saying the same. Like we look good for 10 minutes and it's just been so meh. Yeah, I mean we've misplaced a lot of passes. You know, it's not all on Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka. Pogba's been a little bit rusty in possession, and that's the thing is if this team doesn't perform, we go back to McFred, and we know that McFred aren't good. So I really hope this team puts in the shift. Luke Shaw gets it to Rashford. I think Luke Shaw is the only player, and I actually think Fred's had a good game. He can come away with this and actually be a little happy. I think Bruno's tried. Bruno, Luke Shaw, and Fred haven't really put a foot wrong. And Wan-Bissaka. I just know the second Wan-Bissaka was putting a cross in. We're not going to get anything from it. Greenwood was there. I would have passed it to Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Fred's on the ball. Fred lays it to Pogba. We're so slow. Look how slow we are. Move the ball quicker. Pogba. Taking too many touches. I will look at your chat in a second, guys. But United on the attack, and then I'll look back at the chat. Rashford. Rashford's been a bit wasteful today. Good pop. Crap part. That's a good part. Well done. I think Fred, Luke Shaw have played well, and I don't think Bruno's put a foot wrong. I don't think Greenwood's really done much wrong. Pogba. Again, Pogba's been so wasteful today. I really was feeling Pogba could have a good game. He will smile if we lose, says Gav Elliott, to be fair. Was desperate need a proper number like Haaland Kane. You say we need a proper number 9, but it's not like, has Cavani had a shot today yet? That's the thing, because we're just not passing it to them. I expect more goals from Man United to create more goal scoring chances. I hope we get a goal before half time, but it's not looking good, guys. Diego, we don't have to rely on referees for chance opportunities. We should be better nonetheless. Yeah, facts. Dreadful from United. Yeah, if Ollie loses, we go back to McFred again. That's the thing. If we lose, you know that Pogba will get dropped for like McTominay. And so, because the thing is, Lindelof got exposed. The only way we can protect Lindelof and Maguire is McTominay and Fred sitting deep. And then you just play the worst, most depressing, boring football ever. And that's why we need a CDM. Maguire plays it to Lindelof. Everybody, please hit that like button. We want to get 100 likes. And also, if you're not subscribed and you're enjoying the watch along and you want to see daily Manchester United content on my channel, subscribe to Atlas Talks Football. Rashford lays it onto Luke Shaw. Back to Rashford. Some good play from United. Rashford's going to try and take them all on, isn't he? And he gets tackled. But it falls back to Bruno. Gets it to Pogba. Pogba misses. Poor shot from Pogba. Pogba's been wasteful today. Pogba has been wasteful. I love Pogba, but that could have been a Bruno assist and a Pogba goal. Good play from United here. And the only thing about Rashford is he tries to take them all on. Gets tackled. Goes back to Bruno. Great layout from Bruno to Pogba. Pogba, awful shot. Should have done a lot better. What do you think is more likely to happen in our lifetime? Chelsea win wins their second Champions League, or United win their fourth? Chelsea win their second, probably. We are crying out for a CDM. It's scary. Ollie isn't looking for one. Yeah, I don't know if Ollie isn't looking for one. I just thought like the board won't get one, because Ollie did say if he could bring any ex-player back, it'd be Roy Keane, didn't he? And the Athletic was that United do want a CDM, but I do feel like we were so focused on Haaland that maybe a CDM is where we should be going. But yeah, We're 39 minutes in, 6 minutes to half time, and it's just not been good from United. Like, I've had to sit with a shitty international break for this. Like, I just expect better. I saw this lineup, I just expect better from United as a United fan. Guys, I don't know, we'll talk about it all the half time. And we'll do a half-time show. We'll look at the player ratings and let you know, guys. Let me know what you think. Is it a Brighton corner? There's a throw on or a corner happening. I think it's a Brighton corner, guys. Not good from United. Not good enough from United. Henderson looks a little bit shaky as well. Is that just me? Yeah, it looks Brighton to take a corner. Is that? Who is that? Taking a corner for Brighton. I know who that is. I'm just being like dumb. I swear, imagine Welbeck scores another. Well done, United. This is our chance to counter. Fred does an accurate forward pass. Greenwood. Good pass from Greenwood, to be fair. Brighton win it, but the second ball falls back to Pogba. Oh, it's a head injury. Bloody head injury. I bet he's not even injured his head. I suffer with that. But like, we're literally in such a good position, such a good attack. That wasn't a foul, and he has to stop because he hurt his head. So bloody annoying. I don't know. I just felt like we were going to get something from that attack. And like, I respect the head injury rule, but I sometimes feel like players will just say they've got a head injury so they can stop the play. Because look, he's right up. He's all fine now. I bet his head didn't even hurt. Aaron Stevenson says not watching how we play. We played really well for 10 minutes. Conceded a shit goal from shit defending and have been pretty crap, and we can't break down Brighton, even though we have a much better lineup than them on paper. Very, very disappointing for Manchester United. I think Henderson should play as a striker and Lindelof would be brilliant and goal could work better than this. Something's not going right for United, and I just literally think Ollie will probably fucking put them on the line, thinking that's the solution. Bruno's trying everything. Pogba's been wasteful. Luke Shaw, I think Fred has been arguably one of our best players along with Luke Shaw this game. And Fred was awful. Great from Bruno there. Fred literally is being fouled. That's a yellow card. Pascal Gross is on the yellow. That was a blatant foul. Who's your first half man of the match? For me, it's between Fred and Luke Shaw. And I was I don't have agendas against players. I was slating Fred versus Leicester, but I think he's played really well. I think Fred, when he plays with Pogba, is so much better because he knows that it's just a sort of defensive thing. I just think Fred plays better with Pogba. I think Henderson is better than De Gea, but because last season he had a better stats than De Gea. It's not all about stats, though. It's about concentration with United because you have no saves to make for 60 minutes, and that one save can change the course of the game. In my opinion. De Gea is still a decent keeper. De Gea is a brilliant keeper. I think he's a bit disrespected by United. Greenwood. Pogba. Oh, good pass from Pogba. Man United playing it quick. Wan-Bissaka puts a cross into Greenwood. Greenwood tries to take a shot, but Brighton are always there to tackle. It's actually annoying. Like, they're just so tiny with their tackle. Saying thank you for the super chat. United will still win, but scrape by as you've done all season, relying on Bruno. To be fair, Bruno is trying to make things happen. So you know what, we have been quite lucky this season. I'll give it to you, Zane. We have had some Bruno moments of magic to save us from shocking performances, and we're playing shocking. So I will give that to you, Zane. I think Fred's having a good game. Shaw's having a good game. I think Bruno's been alright. But thanks for the super chat. Rashford. I would love Rashford or Greenwood to score. They need a goal. Fred. Lindelof. Greenwood back to Lindelof. What's Lindelof going to do? Back to Fred. Good pass from Fred to Pogba. Fred's passing's really improved today. He's made some good forward passes. Why not buy Kasper Schmeichel? We don't need a goalie. I don't think we need a goalie. I could play for Brighton. Brighton are playing a better football. Did Brighton deserve to be winning? Maybe. Did we? Oh, we're just being crap. Like, we're going to go in a half-time 1-0 down, and it's really frustrating because I was really happy when I saw the lineup. We're past the international break. Everyone around us has dropped points, and I know it's not the end of the game, but to be 1-0 down like this and just not really Have we like really made the Brighton keeper make a save? It's just really frustrating, and I'm a bit disappointed in United. I think we've been a bit wasteful as well. I think a lot of it. I don't. Weirdly enough, I don't put this all on Ollie. I think some of the players have been wasteful today. You know, I love Pogba and I want Pogba to start, but I think he's been wasteful. Goal before half time would be ideal. Yeah, we need to make it 100%. If United can get a goal before half time, that'd be brilliant. But we've just been very wasteful, and you know, Brighton, fair play to them. We've got a goal, playing well. Brighton are defending brilliantly as well. Like we haven't had a shot on target, but Brighton have been defending brilliantly. United's chance to counter. Greenwood gives it away. I feel a bit sorry for Bruno. He's trying everything he can, and like he's just been let down. Oh fuck! Well in Maguire, but Brighton's still on the attack. Well done, Shaw. Well done, Maguire. Maguire's been playing quite well lately. I have no issue with Maguire. I have no issue individually with Lindelof. I don't think Maguire and Lindelof were the pairing. But, well, you know, that could have been 2-0 Brighton. Brighton looked the most like... Since Brighton has scored, who's looked most likely scoring? Brighton, because United have been dreadful. But brilliant defending there from Harry Maguire. Credit where credit is due. To be fair, we're a goal down, but that's nothing to do with Harry Maguire, remember. Harry Maguire's done his job. Luke Shaw's done his job. Fred's done his job. And Bruno's tried to do his job. Cavani's had no service. Rashford's been a bit wasteful. Pogba's been a bit wasteful. Wan-Bissaka and Lindelof responsible for the mistake. Like, you know, Greenwood's again not really had much service. Brighton corner. Can we get one last chance? Look, they had 4 corners and we're the goal down. Do you think we could get them on the counter attack? It could be it could have been 2-0. Brighton have got a corner now. They whip it in. Get rid. Goes up for goal kick. Honestly, it could be 2-0 to Brighton. We are absolutely dreadful. You know, our defence has been. Well, Maguire's not put a foot wrong, but we're just not being. We've not been good, guys. It really could be 2-0 Brighton. United haven't even tested the Brighton keeper, which is just sad. I feel so sorry for Bruno because he's trying everything, but he's been let down. Get that way. We're not attacking enough for counter-attack. The team looks so good until we face a well-organised team. Brighton is so well managed and so well organised and absolutely playing brilliant. But United have been shit. Pogba. Fred. Rashford. Who's Mr. Wasteful Rashford. Marcus Wasteful. Girl. Just, yeah. It's half-time in about 20 seconds, guys, and we will discuss this at half-time. Player ratings, man of the match, all of that stuff at half-time, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Hit that like button, subscribe down below. If you're new to the Alice channel, I upload daily Manchester United content. I'm on the road to 12k subscribers. I'm like 30 subscribers away. So subscribe, but it is about half-time 1-0. I've got 10 seconds left on my screen, but I'm sure he'll blow the whistle. And I'm sure we're going at half-time at 1-0, but it's been an embarrassing half, guys. There's no two ways about it. It's just not been good from United. It's been slow, it's been sloppy, it's been wasteful. Doesn't look like we have tactics or a game plan. It just doesn't really look like what we're doing. It hasn't been poor. But yeah, it's officially half time, guys. I'm a bit annoyed. Of course, Welbeck scores. Brighton playing well. Brighton deserve to win, to be fair. The better team. United have not been good enough. Let me know your thoughts down below in the live chat, so we'll read that out. But first things first, I want to get into the player ratings. So let's see what the player ratings are. So Brighton, Hove, Albion. Bada bing, bada boom. What I'm going to do quickly before I do that is a lot for you. Bada bing, bada boom, boom. So we're going to get into the player ratings, guys. Let's look at the stats first. So this is the stats. So we've had 62% possession, but we've not had a shot on target, guys. We've not had one shot on target. Manchester United, who've got a team with Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, and Marcus Rashford and Edison Cavani, have not had one shot on target versus Brighton. And in total, we've had 3 shots. Brighton already had 3 shots on target against us and 5 shots. We have a lot less possession, showing that when Brighton have possession, they do more with it. We're just wasteful in possession. I mean, you look at the 5 corner kicks. You know, they've missed 2 big chances. We haven't even had a big chance to miss. They've hit the woodwork. They've had all 5 shots inside the box. We've had 2 old shots inside the box and 1 outside the box. You know, just rubbish from Manchester United. It's really not good enough. We're going to talk about what we do at half time and the subs and all of that we would make. But let's get into the player ratings. So Dino, yeah, I think comment who your first half man of the match is, because I think Fred, Bruno and Luke Shaw, the three players that haven't put a foot wrong. I think Fred is my first half man of the match. I think he's been really good considering how poor he was with Leicester. I think he's been really good. 98% pass accuracy. Fred was given a ball away against Leicester all the time, and today Fred has had a good response so far. He's also, I think I noticed about Fred is he's passed the ball forward quite a lot more and it's been accurate passes. You know, I think Fred's had a good game. Ground duels 1, 6 out of 8. Dribbles attempted 1 out of 1. Possession, we lost possession 4 times, but he definitely lost it a lot more. You know, he was fouled, he made a clearance, you know, he's made 3 tackles. I think Fred is my first half man of the match, guys. Comment who your first half man of the match is. I'm going to quickly look at your comments. How many times have we had a shite poor last half under Ollie? I completely agree with this comment. The only thing is, we're at home, and I worry it could be a shite second half. But hopefully Ollie will give them a kick up the bum and we'll get a good second half. Sorry about that. We seem to play better against attack-minded teams, but we struggle to break down teams. I agree. We're playing 3 strikers and number 10 and not creating any chances. Yes, guys. Manchester United, if you look at the stats, have not had 1 shot on target. Cavani not involved, Bruno not involved, Rashford not involved, front four abysmal. Yeah, front four have not been good enough. Man United need to make subs. Half-time came on, not good enough. Brighton were on top. Brighton deserved to be winning, absolutely. Greenwood's barely being involved, I agree. Alan Wan-Bissaka's hair dry treatment. Can't believe Brighton won at half-time, unbelievable. I can, but I can't. You know, Danny Welbeck just completely banters Manchester United, completely banters them. I think Brighton deserved the lead, but when you look at that Man United lineup, there's no way United should be losing that game. Rashford off, Martial on, Ahmed on, Fred off. Look, Martial's not fit to play. Roundsman man of match choice. Honestly, it's been such a good game. Get Diallo on. Would you guys, honestly, Man United fans, comment below, would you get Diallo on? Because I just think, could Diallo make that much of a difference? Because we've been so poor. But United have got to respond. We've got to respond. Put your comments in. I will reply to your comments. And we will be going through the match ranks. But obviously, my first half man of the match is Fred. I think Luke Shaw and Bruno did all they could. But United have been poor. And as always, we need to hit 100 likes. So it takes 1 second, guys. Just hit that like button. It takes 1 second. If you're a United fan and you want to watch my channel, I upload daily United content. So subscribe. We're 30 subscribers away from 12k. We've got 60 people watching right now. If all of you that aren't subscribe, it will be massive. Sar says he can't play Bai, he can't play Donny, he can't play Axel, he can't play Ahmed. Ollie out now. You make a brilliant point there, Sar. All these players, obviously some of them aren't fit. Ollie just never plays them, and I think they do deserve minutes. United win 2-1 second half. I predicted a 2-1 win to United, and we do often go 1-0 down, go in at half time 1-0 down, and win 2-1. Diallo would probably make a diff. Yeah, I think maybe. I just don't know if Diallo would make a significant difference, because I just think we've been wasteful. I just think we've been poor in all. Only 44 likes needed for 100 likes, so obviously everybody hit that like button. What do you think of Donny van de Beek? I love Donny van de Beek. I think he's a brilliant, intelligent player. I think he deserves more winners, and I'd love to see him in the squad. I think Solskjaer doesn't understand the kind of player he is, and I think he's a player that massively improve him. I'm a massive fan of Donny van de Beek, and if you're new to my channel, this is a Donny van de Beek fan channel. So if you love Donny van de Beek and you're a United fan that likes Donny van de Beek, subscribe, because this is a Donny fan channel, basically. Remove Rashford, put Ahmed on. Rashford's been poor. The only thing about Rashford, yeah, is that Rashford can just produce that moment of magic. Like, he generally can. Big Sam plays better football. Lindelof was unlucky, otherwise he could have cleared the ball. I'm not going to go 2-1 at Lindelof, but I just think United, like, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka are to blame, but I think United have been so poor in general. Alice 12k, absolutely. Lindelof, dog shit, don't rate Henderson. To be fair, I would have started De Gea over Henderson. Get Tom on as centre back. No, I don't want Tom to come on. I think I like Donny or Ahmed to come on. I think, yeah, Amad Diallo could not do any worse. You make a brilliant point. That's a good point there by Peter. You know, Rashford hasn't been great. Greenwood hasn't been great. Cavani hasn't on the ball. Could Amad Diallo do a worse job? You make a brilliant point. Smash the likes as always, guys. I think Amad Diallo couldn't be any worse. United have been awful. Danny Welbeck scored against us, and we haven't had a shot on target. Fred has been our best player on the pitch. Fred, who was dog shite versus Leicester, has been our best player on the pitch. Joke club. I'd love to see Donny. Can you do a Sam Allardyce impression, Alice? I'm not even gonna try. I don't know what to do. park the bus, beat Chelsea 5-2. No, I can't do that impressions to save my life, honestly, as you could tell by that. Just, you know what, like, I don't want to be too negative, but the first half football we've seen as a United fan has been dreadful, and I don't want to be too negative, because we'll be 1-0 down at half-time, we'll win games 2-1, we'll turn it around, we'll come out with a good second half. But Man United in the first half, let's start Man United's first half. Run out of ideas, no creativity, wasteful possession, and Brighton were on top of us. Brighton looked like the better team. Brighton looked like the teams at the stars of Pogba and Bruno you hear about, and we look like, Brighton made us look like a shit team today. And I think Brighton are a good team, and I'm not trying to discredit Brighton. I think they played well, but we look at that United line, they should be doing much better. Mata is injured, or his mother died or something, so bit of a situation there. Axel for Fred, and I for Greenwood. I understand getting hammered on, but I generally think Fred's been our best player. And the thing with Pogba and Rashford is Pogba and Rashford are poor and wasteful, but do you take them off? That's a big question. Who would you bring in and take off? You know what? This is going to trigger a few people. But I wouldn't make any changes until the 60th minute. And if things are going at the same 60th minute, I think I would go very attacking and bring Donny on for maybe someone like Fred, or even maybe Greenwood or Rashford. And have Donny, Bruno, and Pogba all on the same pitch. I think would be lovely to say. But I think you have to keep Fred on because his defensive ability. This team needs a tactical coach. Yeah, I 100% agree with you there. Diallo doesn't get chances. Diallo, yeah, I'd be surprised if we take on. I'd take Moyes over Ollie, to be honest. Moyes is doing a brilliant job at West Ham. But I like Ollie and Ollie, but this is absolutely awful, let's be honest. Literally, there's no way we can come back from this. Feel like we're playing prime Barcelona. They're playing so well, Brighton. Brighton are playing so well. Like, we haven't had a shot on target. We're wasting possession. Brighton win everything. Like, on top of us. It's like, it feels, when you watch Man City and they're so dominant, that's how I feel watching Brighton. I feel like they're Man City and we're just crap. Alice, that's funny. I love the channel because we're a Donny fan club. We are the Donny fan club on this channel. Rashford for Dan James might be our saviour. You say that, but now Brighton have got a goal, something to defend. They won't need something in behind. I think Dan James could have been a good player to start the game, but this would be a massive win for Brighton. And they could say redemption for obviously our penalty against them. They just read out a stat on BT Sport. For the first time in months at Old Trafford, Man United have not registered a single shot on target. This is a Brighton team. We have got Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Cavani, Greenwood in our squad, and we have not registered a shot on target. And I like the lineup, and I don't want to play Ollie for the lineup because I don't think the players have performed. But we have to respond in the second half. Surely we have to be better in the second half because we can't be any worse. Like Fred's been our best player. Basuma is boss in the midfield. I haven't United. I take a lot of midfielders at United because Manchester United's midfield is absolutely shite. Same, thank you very much for the super chat. The most scoring team ever to get second in the league. Let that sink in. You know what, Same. Arsenal, you lost 3-0 to Liverpool, but you're a ninth place team. You're a mid-table team. But you know what? I'm not even going to argue with the points you're making today. Sometimes I disagree with you, Same, but we have been boring. We haven't had a shot on target. We made Brighton look like Barcelona. Like, I don't want to be negative about Manchester United, but we've been awful, which only means that either Bruno's going to save us with a moment of magic, or we have to come out in the second half and respond. We've got 2 minutes to the second half, but it's not been good enough from United. But if we get second, I look at a lot of our games and I go, we've had some games where we played well, but for the majority of it, to be fair, I don't think United have been that good this season. But let me go back to the sofa score and have a look at the lineups and stuff. I think Bruno's had a decent game. He's tried to put, all his passes have pretty much tried to be forward. He's tried his best. He's tracked back. I think Bruno's had a decent game, and obviously he's done nothing special. I think Marcus Rashford's having a really poor game. 88% pass accuracy. He put in a key pass. But how many times did he lose possession? Let's see. 9 times Marcus Rashford lost possession in 45 minutes. Marcus Rashford lost possession average of every 5 minutes. That's really not good enough for Marcus Rashford. I thought Mason Greenwood was actually better than Rashford. But again, look, 76% pass accuracy. Greenwood's been a bit wasteful as well. He's lost possession 10 times. Greenwood's been just as bad as Rashford. But I always thought Rashford had been just as fair play. Greenwood's been just as bad as Rashford. I actually thought Greenwood wasn't as bad. Paul Pogba, I love Paul Pogba. He's a player that's capable of making things special, but he's been wasteful. 77% passing accuracy in the pivot. That's like Tom and I, Fred level stuff. And Fred has been the better player in the pivot out for Fred and Pogba today. Pogba's lost possession 14 times, guys. 14 times. Now, if you don't think that's embarrassing, I don't know what is, because Pogba, Rashford, Greenwood, the fact that Pogba's lost possession 14 times just shows that how wasteful we've been on the ball. I mean, Cavani, how many touches has Cavani had? Let's be honest, Cavani's had 13 touches all game, and most of them have probably been outside the box. Brighton have been brilliant. Look, Danny Welbeck scored a goal. Brighton have made us look crap. I look at that bench and I go, well, we have to be better in the second half. We have to respond in the second half, because that's a good starting 11, and it's capable of so much better than that. So I just like, okay, you've got Donny, you've got James, you've got Scotty, and you've got Diallo on the bench, realistically. You're thinking, Diallo maybe, but I would actually not make a sub, and I would expect this team to respond. The fact that we've been playing as poor as he did, I honestly think a lot of it isn't on Ollie. I think that Man United have been absolutely poor, and I'm going to go back to reading your comments quickly before the second half kicks off, as I've missed a few of them out. Sarah says it'd be rather boring. It'd be rather boring and being second rather than getting backed by Liverpool. Yeah, you make a good point. I don't know if Sane's still watching, but I'd rather be boring than get second than get backed by Liverpool and finish ninth. All the bottom half teams just turn up at Old Trafford. Look at Crystal Palace, Sheffield, and United and Arsenal. Oh my God! First game of the season, Crystal Palace made us look absolute shit. Crystal Palace were all over us first game of the season. Spurs were all over us at home first game of the season. Everyone comes to Old Trafford and they humiliate us. And the thing that's sad is, like, yeah, we're second, but the amount of games I've watched where I just think the other team is better, but we just get a result because of our quality. 4-3-3, Ammer for Greenwood. I think, one of Greenwood or Rashford has to come off by 60 minutes because they've been poor. So Barcelona versus Sheffield United. This game giving me deja vu from the Sheffield United game. Sheffield United go goal up, we make it 1-1, but we lose 2-1. It gives me Sheffield United deja vu vibes. Shocking. I agree with saying this season has been a serve, and I don't know how we're in second place. Lucky us, but we don't deserve it. I don't know if I say we don't deserve it, but we have been quite lucky, and we haven't been playing great. All these players need to press more and up the tempo, I reckon. We can't pass the ball, just kills hope. Yeah, like, it's just been awful from United. Saying concentrate on mid-table match, Arsenal are ninth, so getting battered by Arsenal fans, you can always just go, this Barcelona versus Sheffield United match in the media was hyping last season when Sheffield United were bossing everyone. Literally. Just United have been absolute shite. This formation is not working for us. Ollie has trust in you. I think the only reason Ollie goes for this formation is because you don't have a top CDM. I'd love to see United with a top CDM like Declan Rice and play a 4-3-3. I think that would work. Ollie looking like Moyes, yeah. Which team do you think has more delusional fan base? Liverpool, Arsenal? I'd probably say Arsenal, to be fair. Liverpool get hyped up and then they sit back down. Arsenal get a win after finishing ninth and will get hyped about it. Graham Potter is a much better manager than Ollie. Ollie has no effective systems play. Look, I like Ollie. I think Ollie wants to do something. He doesn't have the players he really wants to do, because I've seen Ollie play some really good football. We know since Spurs and Ollie have been brilliant. But today, for judgment of this match, Graham Potter has been better. 100%. The second half is about to kick off. I think this formation is not working for us. Ollie needs to bring. I read that one out. I mean, yeah, literally, I read this out earlier. Comment like this. Just the bottom table teams doing better against us. Cyberwest says Ollie out. It's that simple. Tactically clues. I feel like he's going to lose the players eventually. Do you know what? I'm not too angry at Ollie because I do like that starting lineup. Okay, and I agree with that starting lineup because we see why he wasn't fit. And I just think United haven't. I think United already could have been better manager, but I don't think United players have performed to their highest level. We can only get the only positive, guys, is as we go into the second half. There is one positive, and it can only get better. Surely it can't get worse. Just you've got to think about it like that. Surely it can't get worse. Yeah, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka at fault for the goal. I think Ollie is not cutting mustard. Needs someone who will boot these players up the arse. The thing I don't like about Ollie is McTominay and Fred could be shit, and he'll play them. But Fred's had a really good game. I think positives, you can't get any worse. We're better in the second half, and I think Fred's definitely responded from the Leicester game. But we can't have 2 losses in a row. This is Man United. We've got to win. We've got to respond from the shit show that is the Leicester game. Last comment before I get into the second half, but I will read out comments throughout the second half, is if Arsenal somehow qualify for the Champions League, they won't even get out of the group stage. Yeah, but we didn't either. But then we did have a hard group, to be fair, to us. But yeah, let me get back onto my sharing screen. But yeah, we can't get any worse, guys. So just see it like that. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. That's a bit big. There we go. How's that? How's that? Welbeck playing well today. Of course, Danny Welbeck played. And yeah, but everybody, we've got 50 people watching right now. Please smash that like button. We want to get 100 likes. It literally takes a second. So if you haven't liked, like. And Alice Talks Football is a channel that uploads daily Manchester United content. We're on the road to 12k subs, so make sure you subscribe. Rashford drives into the box, tries to get a penalty, but it was a good tackle by Brian. Good pass from Fred to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to Greenwood. United looking maybe for an early first half goal on a response. Wan-Bissaka. This game has one that could have draw written all over it. Fred driving forward. I know Fred gave it away there, but I generally think Fred's been the best player. Pogba wins it back in a good position. Brighton get the ball. Brighton have got so many players in that box, and they're so much bigger and physical than us that we are getting dominated. We knew Man United had problems at the end of the season. United need to improve in the summer and make good and realistic signings. I agree with you there, Steve, your comment. It's just that we don't have a board that backs our club. It's a shame, and I wish we would go and sign Declan Rice and Jules Koundé and Jadon Sancho, but it's, we'd be lucky if we get one, which is the sad truth about United and transfers. So, thanks, Diego. Subscribe to Alice Talks Football. Awesome. And also subscribe to my second channel, the one with Alice. Pogba's on the ball. I will read out some more comments when it goes out for a goal kick and stuff. So if I haven't read out your comment, I probably will come back to it, because I do read out like 70% of my comments. It's just I can't read them all out, but I try and read them all out. Luke Shaw tries to play it into Bruno. I'd say we see what happens, and at the 60th minute, if we don't get any better, you've got to make subs. You've got to change it up, Ollie. I think I would get Van der Beek on, because I think Van der Beek, Pogba and Bruno could link up quite well. Brighton on the ball, driving forward. Foul by Greenwood there? Yeah, you're probably going to get a yellow. Look how deep Cavani is. You make a good point there. Road to 12k, guys. Road to 12k. Also, I will be doing a match reaction live stream after this game, so you might as well like and subscribe for that, so you know when I do my match reaction live stream. Man, Rooney was a classic striker. He cared for Man United a lot. FIFA should have given him a 95 icon card. Yeah, I think Rooney, in a weird way, is quite an underrated player. I'm late. Happy Easter, Alice. Hello. Happy Easter to everyone, of course. I forgot to say that to people. Happy Easter, guys. Maguire's on the ball. Passes it to Greenwood. Attack is not performed. Pogba doing crap so far. Fred. We need to run off the ball, make more runs. Bruno's trying to make things happen, but we can't rely on Bruno for everything. Pogba. There's no one see, Pogba has the ball there, but there's no one really running to him. There's no one giving people options. Everyone's so static. This is what is this? Everyone is so static. Maybe it is down to Ollie. Bruno whips in a good long pass to Luke Shaw. Doesn't quite get there, but Fred gets it on the edge of the box. Brighton win it back. Great in by Maguire. I actually think Maguire's had a really good game as well. Maguire and Fred, two people that we were criticising, had a good game. Pogba drills it in. Brighton clear. Goes back to Fred. To Shaw. Luke Shaw. Come on, United. Let's get an early goal in the second half. Lindelof. He's going to pass it back to him. It doesn't. He gets it to Pogba. He loses the ball again. And Brighton are on the attack. The Glazers are killing us. I absolutely agree with that comment. Fred wins it back, but he gives it away to Brighton. Brighton on the ball again. But we're being very wasteful. If Man United lose 4-2, we'll roast you. They will, and we deserve to be roasted. If we lose, it's our fault. We are very being banterous. Is Pogba playing good? No. I was so happy Pogba was starting with Bruno, but he's been absolutely poor today. He's been arguably one of the worst players on the pitch. Pogba's a player that's very capable of turning it around and coming up with a wonder goal. But as of now, he's been very poor. Very, very poor. But everybody, like, subscribe, share, get your comments in. Brighton playing it around the back, but Brighton don't even look like that. We're making it look easy for Brighton, which is sad. Do you think the president even realised that within 7 points, that we will be within 7 points of Man City if we win? Will we? I don't think we will. I think Man City 14 points clear. Again, Fred with an interception, but it goes out for a throw on. Fred has been Manchester United's best player today. Followed by Luke Shaw, followed by Greenwood. Followed by Maguire, maybe. Not Greenwood, Bruno. Fred, Bruno, Shaw, and Maguire. I don't think I put foot wrong. Daniel James is warming up, and Brighton playing a low block with physical centre-backs. Great one there, Ollie. McTominay's warming up. So we need a goal. We need a goal. Is he going to put McTominay on as the midfield option off the bench instead of Donny when we need a goal? If he puts McTominay on instead of Donny right now, I'd be bloody shocked. I like McTominay, but we need a goal. I swear if he takes, I was joking that it would be a goal down and he'd take Pogba off from McTominay, and I said if he did, I'd be fuming. But I was saying it as a joke, so it's like surely he won't. But if he actually did, Luke Shaw on the ball in a good position. Gets it to Rashford, Rashford's been awful today. It's to Fred. Rashford passes back to Fred. Passes it to Pogba. Who just doesn't look at it. We want France, Pogba. Greenwood to Pogba. I think United, we're knowing that crosses doesn't work, so we need to just play it into the box of Brighton. Rashford takes a shot straight at the keeper. At least we had a shot on target. I don't blame Rashford for shooting. I would have shot there. Where's Donny? I bet you Donny probably won't get a minute in this game. And you know what? If we're playing well and Donny doesn't get a minute of football, I don't complain. But when you're playing poorly and Donny can't do any worse of a job, I think it's an absolute joke that Donny van de Beek gets hardly any minutes at Manchester United. When our midfield this season, apart from Bruno Fernandes, has been shocking that Donny can't get in the pivot where he would contribute so much. If we win every game, we play amazing, we have amazing midfield. I understand Donny not playing, but the fact our midfield's been so poor, yet Donny can't even get a game, it's just a joke. Luke Shaw and Rashford playing around. Maguire, Fred, hello Archie, joining the chat, and need some urgency for a spark from the players. 100%. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. I will look at the comments again in a minute. Pogba, Greenwood, come on United, let's get a goal. If we get a goal, we can easily make it 2-1. We can get a goal soon. We're just moving it so slow. Oh, bloody Maguire. What was that? Rashi is injured. Don't play him with an injury. He will cost play his career. Yeah, Rashford's not been playing great lately, and I think a lot of that is to do with his injury because Rashford's been awful. But Ollie, you got to do something. This has been absolutely atrocious. Let me look at my Twitter, guys. Let's look at Twitter. Ollie Ball, people just joking around. People just saying it's not been good enough. Pogba lapping Matt Sharpless, people say. People saying Defo going to bring McTominay and James on before Diallo and Donny. That's the sad thing. All these substitutions, he does not watch himself. People saying this is worse than Palace away. Are we playing worse now than we did against the 0-0 Palace away? We are losing. Palace away was a 0-0 and we played pretty awful. But United have been absolutely atrocious. We are making Brighton look like prime Barcelona. They're playing us all over the pitch. We've only had one shot on target, and that's because Marcus Rashford just went for it. We've been not creative. We've been unimaginative. It's been absolutely atrocious from Manchester United. Look, I think Fred has been our best player. I think Fred's played well. Pogba's lost the ball. Pogba and Rashford have been rubbish. Cavani's been starved. Greenwood hasn't done much better. Bruno's tried to do things, but everyone around him's been crap. In fairness to Maguire, he's been decent. They're absolutely awful for Manchester United. No brain. Van de Beek has to get in right now. We are being played out the park. Van de Beek needs to be subbed on, but he's going to bring on McTominay. And he'll probably bring either Fred or Pogba off from McTominay, which is absolutely sad. But it really upsets me about Van de Beek because I love Van de Beek, but it's like we'll play awful and he still doesn't get minutes. And it's a joke. He scored on international duty. Just give Van de Beek some minutes. James and McTominay will make us worse because we need to score a goal and they'll be low block. We need creative players, something different. We try this James, McTominay, Lindelof and Fred and Maguire thing and it never works. Ollie needs to just try something different because it's not working for him right now. Rashford's on the ball in a good position. He tries to take on 50 players and it goes out for a corner. This is just annoying me. One thing about Rashford is he just tries to take everyone on. I love Rashford. He's capable of once in 100 dribbles, but he needs to just release the ball quicker. If Brighton coach is better than Ollie, it's so obvious that Ollie is out of his depth at Man United. I'm going to back Ollie, but because it looks like we're going to finish second, but this has been atrocious. He needs to change. I think a lot of it comes down to the board not backing him. Pogba fouled them. Wasted corner. Bruno will be gone by the end of next year. Honestly, I worry about United. We need to seriously do some good business this summer because we are going to lose our best players like Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, and we could be a team of Fred, Maguire, and Lindelof, and actually just turn into the next Arsenal. and be like a ninth place team in a few years. Overrated is Rashford. I wouldn't say Rashford's overrated. I think he's playing with an injury. Thank you, Ruri DH, for your comment. United in the ball in a good attacking position. Bruno loses possession. He gets hit in the face. Ref's not going to do anything. So it's flat. Maguire wins a header. Goes back to Brighton. I think Maguire's played well. Like, the reason there's not 2-0 Brighton is because of Maguire. Maguire saved us being 2-0. I haven't seen one match where the team plays well for 90 minutes. Ollie got peanuts at us. We've been awful. And the sad thing is, it looks like Dan James and McTominay are warming up. And look, Ollie could prove me wrong. Dan James and McTominay could change the game. We could play amazing. But I think we all know that they're not going to make a substantial amount of difference. Luke Shaw's on the ball. We've gone from a team that was a top scorer to a team that can barely score. It's just embarrassing. It's because we're just so unimaginative. We rely on Bruno way too much. And if we can't rely on Bruno to do something, we just joke. People always talk about Bruno giving the ball away too much, but Pogba's giving the ball away like jokes. Bruno gets the ball in a good position, keeps it on. Corner. I think that was out. United have got a corner. I think that ball was out, but United have got a corner. So come on, United. We need a goal, and we need a goal now. Like, I do not want to be in like the 70th minute and it still be 1-0 Brighton. Like, come on. I want to watch the score at least. Corner for Bruno. Brighton are winning every set piece. Bruno again. Brighton clear. Brighton is so in control. It's actually embarrassing. But every attack we do, Brighton just clear with ease. Like, we just can't get near them. And it's like, we have such a better squad. I don't know why the difference in quality is so... Brighton is so good. Brighton on top of us, and it's actually just annoying because why are they looking so good? Like, we have so much quality in our squad. But Brighton today look like the squad with quality in. If you're new to Alice Talks Football, of course, subscribe. Thank you there, Diego. Any player would do, Alice. We need fresh legs right now. Yeah, but I don't want McTominay to come on. I just don't think he's going to help us in terms of getting a goal or 1-0 down. You know, maybe a McTominay for Fred, but I think Fred's been our best player, and I wouldn't sub him off. Rashford needs to do something. He's had a poor game. Good pass from Rashford into Greenwood. That was really good pass. Fred. Oh, and we just pass it backwards and we let them all get back. United on our attack though. Bruno. Look, Bruno gets the ball, plays it quick, and then we just slow it down. Wan-Bissaka back to Bruno. Great pass from Bruno to play Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka with the cross. Bright and clear. Goes out for United throw on. Better. I have Ollie just seems to set them out to play football. I mean, I do question what Ollie wants right now, what the play style is, because we've been so poor on the ball. Pogba's got the ball, he puts in a cross, keeper catches. The Brighton keeper's catching everything. Like, crosses aren't working. Ollie got enough players to not get out-coached off or lose 4 semi-finals. You make a good point. This squad should be doing better. I'd rather have Scott and Fred any day. Now, we need a goal, and Pogba is more capable of coming up with a goal or a moment of magic than Scott and Fred. I would like Donny. I bet you Donny's not fucking warming up, is it? The women's team lost 1-0 to Brighton as well. That's scary. Oh, I don't want to lose 1-0 to Brighton. Look, if it's 1-0, I'm annoyed. But at least we score. Like, I do not want... I want us to score. But yeah, Ollie's got to start making subs now. It's the 60th minute. Bruno leaves it. Look, Cavani's been crap today. But to be fair, like, he's had nothing to do. It's not even his fault. Just lol. We absolutely getting bantered. We look absolutely. Man United should be doing a lot better, guys. Because Man United are awful, and if you're annoyed about how awful Man United is, just hit that like button for me. Let's put some positivity in Manchester United by hitting the like button on this live stream. But it's not been good from Manchester United. An absolute embarrassment once again. Wan-Bissaka to Pogba. Plays it into Bruno. Fernandes. Fucking. That was our big chance. The Brighton goalkeeper's been amazing, but Pogba plays it to Fernandes. I think he's onside. This is... He takes a poor touch from Fernandes. Could Fernandes have done better? Brilliant run by Fernandes. Could Bruno have done better? But great goalkeeping. Better Better play from United, but didn't put it in the back of the net. But we have a corner, guys. We have a corner. Better play from United. Let's look like scoring, because we haven't looked like scoring yet. Luke Shaw with a corner. Brighton win every corner. Every corner, Brighton win. Like, this looks like a routine game for Brighton. Pogba. Cavani. Fred gets it to Pogba. Pogba. Just the bloody Brighton keeper catches everything and actually gets on my nerves. Like, it's just been good, but he just catches everything and gets on my nerves. Guys, what's your bets on what Ollie's first sub will be? 80th minute, McTominay for Pogba. That's my bet. I skipped me a date of this shite show. I got back in time for this game. I was so pumped up for this game, and it's just been fucking awful. Come on, United. Press them. Press them. Bruno. Man United on the attack. Bruno plays it to Rashford. Rashford scores. Goal! Yes! Get in. Marcus Rashford goal. Bruno assist. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Please be onside. Please be onside. Rashford has scored. Please say Bruno isn't injured. Please say Bruno isn't injured. 1-0. Game on. Look, we have been crap for 60 minutes. Brighton have been all over us for 60 minutes. Bruno is injured. Brighton have been brilliant. But Man United have scored, guys. And it is 1-0. Let's go. Please be onside. Imagine if this is offside. I'm so happy Rashford scored. Bruno's got assists for fantasy points. Good finish from Rashford. Puts it in the far corner. I'm not going to complain. Get in. 1-0. Game back on. Let's go and win this. Let's not make it a Sheffield United where we continue this crap and lose 2-1. We've got a bit of momentum. We've got the game back on. Brighton, they have a point to defend. We don't have 3 points to defend. They might attack us more. 1-0, guys. Let's go. And I have to say, brilliant pass from Bruno. Brilliant pass from Rashford. And I said, Rashford is having a poor game. But does Dan James put that away? That's your question. Does Dan James put that away? That's the thing. I'm not saying Rashford's the best finisher world, but Rashford just knows to make that run and be there. So, look, 1-0, guys. I'm much happier now. But we still have half an hour to play, and we need the 3 points. 1-0, a draw isn't good enough. Can we turn this around and get the 3 points? But let's have a look at your thing. Do we deserve that? Brighton have been better, let's be honest. I wonder if he'll make subs now. Goal. Rashford score 1-0. Brighton have been coached better. They play more intelligent side of football. Goal. Like, just 1-0, guys. I'm so gassed it's 1-0. Can we make it 2-1? Like, maybe this goal will give us a kick up the arse and we'll start playing. Rashford on the ball again. Gets tackled. But look, maybe we'll start playing. Maybe this goal just makes the game a bit more interesting. You start playing. Will that excuse the 60 minutes of crap? No, it won't. But if we can have a good final 30 minutes where we score 2, maybe 3 goals, win 2-1, 3-1, that's what we want. Ben White taking a throw on, but I'm really happy with that. I'm glad Rashford got a goal because I think that would do his confidence a lot of good. And I do think Rashford's playing with an injury as well. I still think there's a lot of things bad with this performance and the game's not done. It could be a Sheffield United where we make it 1-0, we think we'll win and we lose 2-1 at home. But it is 1-0 when we've got that goal. That maybe this will start. We look like we're stringing passes together more. Wan-Bissaka on the tap puts a cross in. Greenwood. As soon as we've scored, and in 2 minutes of us scoring, we're playing better. We're playing better. But yeah, get your thoughts in on the live chat. Get your thoughts. I will read out some of the live chats. But we're playing a lot better, and we want to keep this up, and we've got to make it 2-1. I'm so happy Rashford scored. Also, guys, please smash that like button. Let's get 100 likes. We've got over 50 people watching. All it takes is a second to hit that like button. I'm on the road to 12,000 subscribers. I do watch alongs to every Manchester United game. I do match reactions to Man United games, match previews, and transfer news about Man United. So, you might as well subscribe if you want Man United thing. Marcus saving us our bacon. Has Marcus Rashford been poor today? Yes, he has. Have Brighton been the better team than us? Yes, they are. But it's 1-0. Rashford scores. Bruno gets an assist. I wanted Rashford or Greenwood to get on the score sheet. I think they needed it, so I'm happy. I'll take it. And come on, United. Let's not bottle this. We're 1-0. Let's not go and drop this lead and make it 2-1 Brighton and absolutely bottle it. Come on, United. We've got a throw on. Why isn't he giving us our throw on? Bruno, calm down. That really annoys me. It's literally like if it's the 85th minute, I get holding onto the ball a bit, but I'm like 65 minutes in. What's the point of holding onto the ball on purpose? Like when it's a throw on, like not even your own half. Lindelof. Okay, I'm more pumped now. I'm less moany. I'm annoyed that Welbeck scored. I'm annoyed we played bad, but we scored. Positive vibes. I want us to be a positive channel. I don't want us to be one of those fan channels where it's like F this, F that, ollie out, ollie out. I want us to be like a more positive vibe. Also, guys, remember I will be going live about 15-20 minutes after kickoff for my match reaction 5 things we learned. So if you're excited for that, you might as well subscribe so you'll know when I'm live. But I normally have a 20-minute break, so I can just make the thumbnail, do my description, have a quick drink, have a 5-minute break. But I will be live. So this game will end in it'll be live about 45 minutes past 9 for match reaction, so feel free to subscribe to that. But Greenwood's got the ball on the right. Greenwood in a good position. Greenwood running in. Greenwood's still running. Is he going to go for the shot? Is he going for the wonder bit? He plays it back to Wan-Bissaka. Imagine if Greenwood had scored like something like that. Wan-Bissaka gets it to Pogba. Plays it back to Wan-Bissaka. Bruno always looks like something's going to happen when he gets the ball. Bruno to Pogba. Bruno could have got another assist on the Pogba shot, which was awful. Like, would I expect Pogba to score that? No. But, like, he should have much better shot. Wan-Bissaka puts in a cross. Brighton on the end of every cross, to be fair to them. It annoys me. Pogba gets the ball in position. Bruno. What's happened? Why did you stop play? Why did you stop play? Have I missed something? Positivity, the way to go. Yes, it is, JB. Yes, it is. And yes, thanks, Diego. Make sure you subscribe and you have your post notifications on. But it's 1-1, guys. You get excited, but then a couple of minutes later, it's 2-1 like the Sheffield United game. You're absolutely right, Gilbert. I'm just trying to make it positive vibes, positive energy. But you're absolutely right. It would be classic United. If Rash is injured, why is he risking playing? Martial's injured. Do you want to play Daniel James? But yeah, I wouldn't risk Rashford too much. I'd maybe drop him for the first leg against Granada. I would myself. Play Dan James instead. I really hope the Martial injury isn't too long term. Do you guys know anything about the Martial injury? Any sort of updates and the latest on that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a live match reaction just because I can't be asked to make a video on it because I'm really hungry, so I want dinner. Which makes me sound so professional. I'll do my match reaction live when I can't be asked. This is me. When Man United play well, I do like my match reaction 5 things we learn videos, and I make it and edit it. But when we play bad, I just sort of do a live match reaction. Wait a sec. I will look at the live chat in a minute, guys. But Rashford's on the ball. United have another attack. Your live watch-alongs are good. I watch AFT live watch-alongs. Alicia TV, FC Newcastle fan there. All good, regardless of score, since I don't have a favourite English team. Thank you very much, Steve. Your channel is better than United Stand. Well, thank you very much, Rui. But I would disagree with that myself. I think the United Stand did pop so much content. It's really good. But thank you very much for that. And I get you keep your hopes up, but you might get something. I try and get my hopes up. My bio was once on Tinder. Was once Man United fan, so used to high expectations followed by disappointment. And I think that's something at United. We get our hopes up, we get our expectations up, we get disappointed. But what happened there? The goalie made a save or something. So Bruno passes it to Fred. Fred, of all people, shot gets deflected, almost goes in, to be fair. Rashford been important for Man U. I still expect to see Lingard back in August. I think we'll sell Lingard. I think Ollie wants to sell Lingard, but it'll be up to the board, the Glazers, and the money we get. Bloody keeper catches it. That bloody Brighton keeper. Every time that Brighton keeper catches something, it annoys me. I swear he's going to be on a record for like most bloody catches in a match. He just catches everything. Dean Henderson needs to take some lessons because Dean Henderson can't seem to be catching. To be fair, Dean Henderson has had nothing to do this second half, but I don't want to jinx this because Brighton on the attack. Fuck off, fuck off. Oh my god, please that's a penalty. Dean Henderson didn't get his hand on something, but it went wide. They're looking for a Brighton penalty. Please, please. No, there's nothing in that. Fuck off, Welbeck. If they get a penalty, I will. Nah, that's not a penalty. But I've not been that impressed with Dino. I don't know. I don't think he knows that's going wide. There's no way that's a penalty. Absolute dive. Danny Welbeck trying to cause us problems. That will not be given as a penalty. If it does, I will go off on one. If that gets given a penalty, I'll go off on one. But you know, United, we've had our fair share of dodgy penalties. There's no way that's a penalty. Where's the contact? That's not a penalty. Get out. Good decision, VAR. You don't make many good decisions, but that's a good one. I think Martial out of Europa League against Granada. I think he is, but I would play Dan James over Rashford against Granada. Why? Because I think if Rashford's not 100% fit, he needs a break. Luke Shaw making a driving run. Luke Shaw plays it to Pogba. Awful touch, Pogba. Bruno. Rashford, come on, United. Back to Bruno. Back to see Daniel James, come on. Rashford's coming off for James. I love how I was talking about James playing over Rashford. James is going to be subbed on for Rashford in a sec. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood, come on, Greenwood. Score. Shoot. Oof, good save from the keeper. Makes another catch. VAR, I love you. Mate, if VAR gave a penalty for that, I would have, honestly, It was just so not a penalty. Good shot from Greenwood. Brighton keeps had a good game, but since we've scored, guys, we've looked so much better. We've looked so much better since we scored. And yes, we were crap for 60 minutes, but the last 10 minutes we've looked good. I think Maguire's having a good game as well. I think Maguire's having a really good game. Who's your man of the match so far? I actually will say Fred is my man of the match. But I do think about Bruno because he is the game changer. But yeah, I'm so glad that it's 1-0 and not 1-0. Rashford is off for Daniel James. Could James do something? I think Brighton are going to defend out and go for the point. I think, but I'm surprised Donny hasn't come on. Do you know what's really weird is, come on, let's be honest. Sit here and tell me, who is a better player, Donny van der Beek or Daniel James? Tell me who is a better player, Donny van der Beek or Daniel James. Donny van der Beek is a better player than Daniel James, and the fact that he can't get on this pitch after the crap that we've been through, and yes, we've been with the last 10, the fact that Donny van der Beek cannot get on this pitch does really concern me. But I think Bruno's up there for man of the match with Fred for me, because he just changes the game. Now, Bruno is, look, this is a stat I'm reading out on my screen here. You can't see my screen, but most Premier League assists since Bruno Fernandes made his debut in the PL. Fernandes 18, De Bruyne 16, Kane 13. Just shows. But I'm so glad we scored, honestly. That would have been painful. But we had a goal for Rashford. Rashford's 1 off 20 goals for the season. Rashford's gone straight down the tunnel, which is a little bit worrying. But Dan James is on, and I wish Dan James the best of luck. I want every player that comes off United to do the best. But I'm a Donny fan club here. We're the Donny fan club. So I'd like to see Donny on. Donny is better than James, agree. Alice Rashi is not fit. We knew it. Yeah, I think if Martial was fit, Martial would have played on the left, but it's not. It's annoying. Another draw or loss, won't it? It feels that way. Bruno, man of the match, putting a shift today. I agree with that with Diego. Bruno's definitely up there. Daniel James will force him into silly tackles. Make a good point. If we go 2-1 up, Dan James is really good because Brighton will leave a lot of space in behind with the way they play. Well, I think Brighton are happy with the points, so I feel like they're going to be a little bit defensive. So I worry about that. That's Luke Shaw. Dan James, mate. But Dan James had a really good international break, so Ole and Solskjaer is ruining poor Van der Beek's career. Oh my god. Daniel James. Daniel James. Daniel James. That was not a best start. But Daniel James has just been a prick. But moving on from that, bit of a moment. Brighton throw on. I'm just having a look at some stats. I'm just having a look at Twitter because why is McTominay warming up? Why bring McTominay on? What does McTominay add to this match? I'm being serious. I don't have a McTominay agenda. But what does McTominay add to this match? If you're going to bring on a midfielder, you bring on Van der Beek, who's warming up. But it'll bring on McTominay over Van der Beek. Van der Beek will get 6 minutes, if that. And it'll be so bad. Donny better than James. I don't think Donny could leave. I really hope Donny doesn't leave in the summer, but Ollie doesn't want to play him. It really upsets me. And McTominay can shoot from outside the box and score. Yeah, we are getting near the box, but I still think Pogba's more likely to do something. Pogba's in a good cross back, can't get it to Cavani. Wan-Bissaka picks up and is fouled. Wan-Bissaka's going to get it back to Greenwood. I think Greenwood's had a much better second half. He's looked lively in the second half. I thought Greenwood had an awful first half. I think he had a much better second half. Maguire driving forward. What? Maguire? Harry Maguire. You know what? Fair play. Maguire's had a good game. Let's be honest. Lindelof. I'm not sure that was from Lindelof. I don't know why we keep trying to boot it into their box. Don't know why we keep trying to boot it into the box, because they win everything in the air. We're trying to boot it in their box. Brighton on the attack. This could be shit. United all over again. Good pressure from Fred. Well done from Bruno. Man United get it back. Man United on the counter attack. I will look at the comments in a sec, but we're on the counter attack. Mason Greenwood running. Mason Greenwood still driving. Gets tackled. Donny is better than James. I think Donny could leave us in the summer. He's not playing a lot. I really hope Donny doesn't leave. More chances. Like, since the goal, we've been better. But again, Man United not been creating enough. Bruno shoots. Keeper spills. Keeper spills. Daniel James. Greenwood. No! Oh my God. Greenwood had an open goal and scored. What the hell? That should have been 2-1. Bruno with the shot. Bruno again making things happen. Keeper steals that. Greenwood under pressure, to be fair. I think he gets a deflection, but so close. Keeper that's awful from the keeper. Dan James, well done Dan James for laying onto Greenwood. It gets deflected. It's a corner, I think. But that again comes from a Bruno shot. Everything that happens with Man United comes from Bruno. There's a lot of unnecessary hate towards Dan James from you. You know you're supposed to support our players, right? Not very good fan. No, I like Dan James and stuff, but I don't think, and I'm not one of those players that's like Dan James out and stuff. I just like I just feel like he doesn't add much in certain games. I like Dan James and I always want to do well. You know, I've actually, like, if Dan James is playing well, I respect it, but I'd rather Greenwood, Rashford, Cavani, Martial play with him, in my opinion. But I like Dan James against teams like Leeds. Yeah, I didn't catch that one. You're right there, Gilbert. But yeah, well, that was good from Dan James to lay it onto Greenwood. But I thought it got a deflection. To be fair, I thought it would be a corner, but it wasn't. It was a Brighton throw on. What? All right, so Brighton now have a throw on. It's 77 minutes. The game's up for grabs. Will Brighton try and get those 3 points, which would be massive? It'll put them like 9 points clear of relegation and pretty much secure safety. Or will United get those 3 points, or will it end 1-1? You know what? My prediction was 2-1 United, so I'm going to back United to get those points. But awful. Basuma's on the ball. Awful from United. Guys, keep hitting that like button. Only 9 likes needed to get 100 likes, so please smash that like button. Bruno tries to lay it on to Dan James, but missed pass there from Bruno. We are only 9 likes away from 100 likes, so it takes 1 second to hit the like button. Also, Alice Talks Football, the channel you're watching right now, me, Alice, is a Manchester United fan channel that uploads daily Manchester United content, match reactions, previews, watch-alongs. So, subscribe if that's doing kind of stuff. We're on the road to 12k subs, and Donny Van de Beek looks like he's going to come on and get 10 minutes. 10 minutes should be getting 20 minutes, yes, but, you know, Donny getting any minutes, yay. Because he just, I mean, he should be getting more than 10, but let's be honest. I'm glad Donny's coming on. Donny, when he came on versus Brighton, away from home, won the corner, which we got the penalty from, and we won 3-2. Back for you. But I'm really glad Donny's coming on for Manchester United. It looks like Amad Diallo is running up and down the pitch. I was really worried he was going to put McTominay on when you 1-0. I just think Donny is the better stop to make in terms of attacking. Who would you take off? Do you take off Fred, our best player, and bring Donny on? I think you'll take off Bruno because Bruno looks injured. But I think I'd take off Pogba or Fred and put Donny in the pivot with Bruno because I think Donny needs to play with Bruno. Brighton trying to win matches. They will only offer us opportunities to counter James. They will make more mistakes in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, good point. Bloody hell, Maguire just cleared something. I think Maguire's had a really good game, guys, in my opinion. I don't think he's put a foot wrong. I don't think Cavani's had a bad game, but I don't think he's had any service. Luke Shaw running. Don't lose the ball there, Luke. But glad Donny's coming on. I think he'll take off. I don't want Bruno to come off because he's a player that's capable of making things happen. I want Donny to come on in the pivot for extra creativity. Good pass there from Greenwood. I think Greenwood's had a really good second half. Bruno with the shot doesn't spill it this time, the keeper. Bruno just makes things happen, guys. Like that's Bruno Fernandes's thing. Who is your man of the match? Comment down below. And remember, about 9:45, 9:45, I will be live for my match reaction, so stay tuned for that. Donny needs a game that might not be fit, so didn't play for a while. You make a good point. Bruno could be injured. Donny for Cavani question. Is that the sub made? You guys are like 30 seconds ahead. The keeper has clue on his club. He does. Keeper catches everything, but he did spin it once. And Greenwood could have maybe scored and made it 2-1. I wonder if Zane will return now it's 1-0. When we're winning, Zane doesn't seem to return to the chat too much. You should have 100 likes. Thanks, David. Come on, 100 likes, guys. There's 40 of you watching. If you haven't liked it. Looks like a draw. We've got 10 minutes left to play as United. We are Bottlers FC. We like to concede in the last minute at corners, but we also like to win games last minute. With United, you have to go to the final whistle because you know what we're like. With Bottle, we score a lot of last minute winners. Vanderbeek for Cavani is an interesting one. Is Bruno going to go in like a false 9 position maybe? Or I know what we're doing. We're going to the diamond, I reckon. Sorry, I'm just a bit uncomfortable in my chair, so I'm going to readjust. I reckon we're going to the diamond, and we're playing split strikers of James and Greenwood. I don't think Cavani's had a bad game. I think he's had no service. It could go both ways because Brighton are a good team, and you know what United are like. But I think United could pip it. Daniel James making a good run. It's Greenwood off crap pass. 100 likes. Yes, 100 likes, guys. Awesome. Remember to subscribe as well if you're new. We're literally like, I haven't actually checked how many subscribers we gained from this, but we're so close to 12k subscribers. So close that everyone here that's not subscribes. We'll be even closer. Maybe we could hit it today. 30 subscribers away when I last checked. If you're new to Alice Talks Football, subscribe to it, of course, Diego. And my second channel, the one with Alice, I upload Chelsea, Man City, and other content, and England content on there. But I did slack a bit in international break because I didn't want to watch England. Luke Shaw on the ball. You play a full slime when your striker is useless, so good sub. Yeah, I rate that. Pogba, Donny, Mason Greenwood. What, we scored? I was not even concentrating. I just saw Pogba shot, and it went on, and it was Greenwood. Let's go. I thought it was Donny that scored, so I was about to get really excited, but I'm gassed Greenwood scored. I predicted 2-1, guys. I need to see the goal back. What? Get in there. I didn't even see it happening. I was so distracted. I didn't even see it happening. But we have scored. It is 2-1 United. It's come from Bruno. Again, Bruno involved in the goal because Bruno's involved in everything. Pogba takes a shot. Greenwood. What happens? Is that a Greenwood goal? Please be a Greenwood goal. Please don't be an own goal. Well, Mason Greenwood gets a goal. It was going in anyway. Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford get goals, and that's going to be so good for the confidence. It's 2-1 United. Let's bloody go. I stayed positive. I said at half-time we were awful, but I could see Man United winning 2-1. And you know what? I was right. I'm so happy Mason Greenwood scored because he's played really well and not got the goals. And I think this goal will be massive for him. I'm really happy Mason Greenwood scored. I'm really happy Rashford scored. But it's 2-1 United. Cat, let's not bottle this. Let's not bottle this. Come on. Come on. McTominay's on for Pogba, the last sub. Of course, he's got against Tion. But guys, 2-1. 2-1. Let's go. Remember, if you're not subscribed, say subscribe because my match reaction will be at 9:45 live on this channel, talking about 5 things we learned from the game. So, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But guys, I'm guessing now look at some of you live chats. Brighton will no panic. They want to salvage something from the game. Will lead to more opportunities. You know what? Brighton absolutely dominated the first half, but since we scored the goal and made it 1-0, we have been so much better. Could Brighton have made it 2-0? Yes, they could have. But response from Manchester United has been brilliant. Man United have looked a lot better. We've just now got to cling onto this lead. Daniel James will be good now because Brighton have got to press forward and go for that. But my prediction was a 2-1 win to United. But it's foul blue, sure, come on. You know what? I'm happy we scored, but I'm nervy. I'm nervy that United are going to bottle this in the final 5 minutes. I'm so happy it's 2-1. So happy. I wonder if Stain will come back now. Let's see if you like trust the banter us. Look, I'm not gonna like sit here and talk about the performance. And obviously, I'll talk about the game in my match reaction. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe because my match reaction will be like after this. But 2-1 up. This 3 points is just massive, and all I care about at the end of the day is that I want us to play well and I want us to score loads of goals. But all I care about at the end of the day is the 3 points, because 3 points is the most important thing. But it's 2-1 United. Greenwood on the score sheet, baby. But just do not bottle this United. Who's coming on? Who is that for Brighton? My knowledge of players outside Man United is pretty crap, I won't lie. I haven't played FIFA for 2 years. You know, FIFA helps your football knowledge so much. Fred. Brighton playing around. Clear that, clear that. Wan-Bissaka away. So we've got Fred, McTominay, Donny and Bruno as a midfield 4, which I'm not going to complain about. I think Pogba had a poor game, so to be fair, subbing Pogba from McTominay now, you're a goal up. Understandable. And Dan James, I think Greenwood has split strikers up top. My preview was 4-0 United. Really? My preview, I think I said 2-1 United as well. When I saw the lineup, I predicted a 2-1 to United because I said that Brighton would score, and I said that it would probably be Welbeck that scored. So to be honest, at the way things is going, I'm like a psychic. I was like, I think it'll be 2-1 United. I think Brighton will score, and I think Welbeck will score. So I'm kind of a psychic right now, you know, which is good because if I'm a psychic, then it's going to end 2-1. I'm not going to wallet. You've got to think about that question. But this should be a win, guys. This should be a win for us. And remember, in 20 minutes' time, I will be live for my match reaction. I didn't captain Bruno, I captained Salah for some reason. Don't ask why. I just felt like I wasn't confident in the international break, and I hadn't actually changed my fantasy for like a week. But Brighton might start playing. Foul by Fred. I think Fred's been much better today. We have to, like, you know, I think Bruno, when you think about it, probably man of the match because, like, I guess he gets the second assist in the second goal, but like he's involved in the first, you know, with the pass. And I think everything that happens goes through Bruno. So I think Bruno is my man of the match, but I think Fred's been good. I think Harry Maguire's had a really good game. Oh no! Brighton on attack. Brighton on attack. Dude, I swear to God, Man United. Dino catches. Dino's got butterfingers today, but he's catched. He's captured it. Keep hitting the like and you turn notifications on. Oh, we're doing a watch along to the Granada game on Thursday. Turn notifications on. We've got 2 minutes to sit and watch Man United try and not bottle a lead. Fred, passes it away. I swear to God, Fred's been playing really well. In the last 5 minutes, he's given it away twice. I'm talking about how good Fred's been. I also said Maguire's been really good, so I'll probably make a mistake. No, my luck. Let's have a look at the Twitter, guys. People saying we got the win. People saying we got the win. Now, I want to be positive and say we got the win, but it is United. You know, one corner, we could be screwed. Like now we're 2-1 up. We're just completely sitting back and inviting pressure on. But yeah. Greenwood's got a goal. I'm so happy bloody Greenwood scored. Oh, just go Greenwood. Everyone's just gassed that Greenwood scored on Twitter. I'm just having a look at Twitter. You think that's the win, guys? You think you confident? It should be the win. It should be the win. But yes, I predicted 2-1, but not Fernandez. But Fernandez double. That's a win. Fernandez was sort of involved in both goals, but yeah, 2-1. But Brighton have a free kick, and you know what? United are defending set pieces. In the final minutes of games, United set pieces don't run well. Daniel James on the ball. Don't take it into our corner flag. Clearing it. Oh, we lose the ball. I swear to God, that's a foul. Dan James is clearly fouled. Dan James is taking him out. Oh, this is stressy, guys. This is stressy. The gap between United and Leicester increases. That is really good. I think because Leicester and Chelsea both lost, I was like, when we went 1-0 down, one of the reasons I was so frustrated is because Leicester and Chelsea both lost. And it was just so important that we took advantage of the position we were in. Like, it's just so important that we did, and we went for the win. Dean Henderson's constraint. And set pieces in United in stoppage time, I hate. Get away, get away, get away. Come on. I just wish, like, I understand we're defending because we have one goal to defend, but I just wish, like, the minute we have something to defend in stoppage time, we just sit so deep and we invite so much pressure on. Honestly, set pieces and Manchester United will be the vein of my existence. The pressure is killing me. My heart is pounding like a tribal drum. Honestly, I don't look it, but I'm sitting here like, I'm like slapping my knees. I'm like, we're 91 minutes in. We've got 3 minutes to not be Bottler FC. Oh my god, my TV's froze. My TV's froze. Why has my TV froze? Guys, is everything okay with the stream? Am I still connected? Is my Wi-Fi gone? Because my TV's froze. My TV's full on froze. Thank you, BT Sport. Oh no, it's playing, it's playing. Okay. Anyone in the live? Any issues? Any issues? We're still good? Okay. Okay, the live's still good. I thought my Wi-Fi had gone. I was worried the live might have crashed, but okay, well, okay. Big up Alice, really enjoyed the live stream. Keep up the work. Thank you, Hamad. 2 minutes to go. Come on, United. Stream is all fine, thanks Diego. Yeah, my BT Sport just froze completely, and I was like, for God's sake. Dying embers, and no, my luck, I've missed something. But we are a minute behind, guys, especially because now we've frozen, so we are a big minute behind. But United look like they're going to take the dub, but Brighton are on the ball. Do not speak too soon. Donny should have won the pitch earlier. Oh, look at him. He's so cute, Donny. I feel sorry for him. Second place should be fine for United. Look, we will talk about stuff in my match reaction because like, even if we do win, there's a lot of negatives, a lot of positives, a lot of negatives to take from the game. And I will do a 5 things we learned. Going live about quarter to 10. I'll give you a 20-minute break. So, you know, subscribe if you want to see that. Hit that like button, of course. But, you know, road to 12k, so you might as well subscribe. We're so close to 12k subs. So close. But, I'll do my 5 things we learned, talking about goods and bads. They've got a corner. They've got a bloody corner. They've got a corner, and we're 93 minutes in. We're almost 93 minutes in. We've got just over 1 minute left to play, and they've got a bloody corner. You're joking me. I'm shitting myself for this. You're joking me. You're joking me. You're joking me. Oh my god, the goalkeeper's gone up. No. Get it away. Brighton, cross it in. Clear. Get away. Don't do anything stupid. Greenwood gets away. Okay. Please hang on, United. Yes. Charlie Taylor will be in the match reaction. Awesome. Guys, we've got literally a minute left. Come on, United. This is so intense. Max Clark with a 2-2. Please be a troll in the chat. Please be a troll. I'm not going to look at the chat in case that is actually a goal, but I'm assuming that's a troll. But we've literally got 1 minute left. If we bottle this, I'm going to lose my shit. Take the set piece. What's going on? I'm really scared because Max Clark put 2-2 in the chat. But I think he's trolling. Come on, what is going on? What's going on? Is it a goal kick? What were Brighton doing there? Oh, come on, United. Come on, United. Do not bottle this. Dan James, you're quick. Imagine if he gets there. Look at him trying to bully Dan James out of the way, Deacon. Come on, United. Dan James with the steps. Damn it. I thought it was falling to Bruno. I'm so agitated, guys. At 9:45, I'm going to be live for my match reaction 5 things you learned from the game. So do not go anywhere. But we've lit the full time whistle is going to go any second. It's going to go any second. Get it away. Dan. That's it. Yes. Get in. A 2-1 win. Max Clark, you bloody scare me with your troll in the chat. I won't lie. But 2-1 win to United. Get in. Look, were we brilliant? No. United were absolutely atrocious in the first half. And we didn't really get playing until we made it 1-0. But we won 2-1. That's the 3 points. That's all that matters, guys. Greenwood and Rashford on the score sheet. I'm gassed for that. Well back score. There's some issues at Manchester United. There's some positives and negatives to take from this game around Manchester United. Look, Pogba I don't think was good. Rashford I don't think was great, but he scored. Greenwood got that goal. I thought Bruno was good. I thought Maguire was good. I thought Shaw was good. I thought Fred was good. But I will be doing a match reaction and talking about my whole thoughts on the game soon. So in 20 minutes time, I will be live again for my match reactions. So don't go anywhere. Just subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, so you'll know when I'm live for my match reactions. But thank you everybody for joining into this live watch log. We got the 3 points with Chelsea and Leicester dropping points. It could be second for Manchester United. So I'm just so happy we won because that game was intense. There was highs, lows, Man U being shit, goals, Man U being good, Man U being, oh, we're going to ball it. We went for a 2-1 win. Subscribe to the channel, guys. And look, before you leave the stream, if you haven't already, hit that like button, turn on notifications. Thanks for joining the stream. 2-1 United. Be live again in 20 minutes for match reaction. Thanks for watching. See ya.